Oh my god. It's good animation.
I've got hot chip and I got sushi coming. I'm happy.
I had
Wang.
wang.
Oh,
I had habanero wang.
Oh. So what you got?
Habanero. Oh.
I have water.
Oh.
I also have water.
I should probably get water or.
Get water, Lauren!
Okay.
Gotta hydrate.
Fucking Lauren.
If you don't hydrate, you
Lauren's
dehydrate.
having a fucking time.
You dehydrate? Oh my
You
god.
dehydrate.
Yeah, hydrate, you dehydrate.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
If you don't hydrate,
Do you wanna dehydrate?
You will die. You will dehydrate.
I mean, is it fun?
Is dying
if
fun? Are you
if
asking us if dying is
experiment
fun?
the right
What's
way.
what's the exclusives here?
Yeah.
Well,
I get
some
priority?
people will still want to have sex with you if you dehydrate.
Do I get priority though?
I don't
get
know.
priority queue?
How intact will you be if you dehydrate?
Do I get priority queue? That's all I need to know.
Oh no. What's your offer?
22.
Zoran, if someone dies of dehydration,
Uh-huh.
isn't that like the least sexy corpse you can think of? Because like they're gonna be like
I
a
don't know. There are
husk at
people
that
in the
point.
blow play.
What the fuck does that mean?
I'll tell you when
Do you
you're
mean
older.
in like?
I'll tell you when you're older.
Do you, do you mean inflation, Zoran? Do you mean is that what you mean?
It's okay, Ribbon. We
Is
don't
that-
need to go down this path. I'll tell you
Just thinking of someone blowing a corpse back up.
You're gonna learn a lot of things from me.
Welcome to VNDegens.
You can keep saying that it's never gonna salvage our lives, all right?
I mean,
I'm
it's kind
Uzu.
of the same as like when you say, you know, no offense, but then say something offensive. So I can just be like, welcome to VNDegens, but you know, it's already degenerate. Like there's no way to stop it. It's already
Okay,
there.
yep. Agreed. I can see that. I can see that.
Like, welcome to VNDegens.
Welcome to VNDegens.
I had to explain to my mom what a visual novel. She thought it was we were reading comics together.
Bruh. I don't let my
I mean,
mom watch
basically
Wednesday.
we are.
She watches,
Oh,
you
God.
know.
Yeah.
She peeks.
No, I
Hi,
won't
Mom.
Let her watch.
Hi, Mom.
Yes.
I'm still afraid of your mum from that time I got like second-handed scolded. It was.
It gets worse.
Okay.
I'm
Okay. Wait, what?
You don't even know how bad it is.
Sweet innocent Remy.
Huh?
Did you say your mom needs to remain innocent?
What?
No.
What?
No.
What? That's not what she said.
I'm so
What?
confused.
What? What?
My hearing is
What?
leaving.
What?
Goodbye, I'm
You
going
heard.
deaf.
You heard and thought two different things.
Waluigi.
All this
Why is
chip
he now
crunch in my
sounds-
ear.
I'm
That's
Chris
something
Pratt.
we need to do. We need to play Mario Party as VNDegens.
Oh,
so
that is a
fun.
terribly amazing idea. I
Let's
would
go,
love
Friendship
that.
Ruiner.
I hate you at the
Yes!
same time.
We've already played Pico Park, which frankly I think that tested us enough.
That's different. That's a co-op where everyone needs to, you know, stick to the
That's
plan.
Right, but that made it
competitivity in
so
the
much
game.
worse when Momo wouldn't just obey the leash and come into the
I
fucking
know.
hole.
I think it's worse when there's competition. Cause then you fuck over your friends and like you get pissed if like they win.
Fuck all that shit. I ain't no kind of leashed lady. Maybe.
Listen, I'm all
I
for
think that is a subtle yes.
fucking over my friends playing Mario Party.
Is into leash play.
That is not what I want. Right now. That is not true. Right now.
Right now?
I think doth protest too much.
Doth, shut the fuck up. How about that?
Oh shit, an American! She doesn't speak Old English.
Shut the fuck up, Remy!
Idiot.
Dumbass. Dummy steak. Dummy.
Yeah, I'm starting to forget why I come to these events. Honestly, if I'm just gonna get bullied by anime, go. Oh wait, hang on.
You're welcome.
You know exactly why you
I
come to
did.
Hi,
this street.
Doreen.
Hi.
Hi,
Doreen.
Doreen.
Oh, my dog is trying to
Doreen.
break into my room.
Hi.
Doreen.
Is he kicking the door in? What's he doing?
Yeah, he knows how to open a door.
What that dog?
Oh, he got in. I
They
locked
learn.
it.
What dog do?
They learn.
What that dog doing, though?
My dog
Damn.
never. You know, my dog learned. She learned to open one door, and that was a giant, heavy wooden sliding door. And the only way she learned to open it was by slamming her nose into the gap enough until eventually it like pushed open, and then pushing it open with her nose. That was the only door she could open, and it weighed like 3 times her.
What that dog doing?
What that dog do?
What the dog doing?
Puppy.
Oh my fucking god! I just read the best pun I'm ever gonna see for cock and bull torture. Okay,
Oh no.
it's Peter is anti cock and bull torture.
No, You're in the bedroom and you just get like boom, boom, boom. Peter, we got a report.
That one's fucking
No, I
good.
swear it's not what it looked like.
That one's fucking good. Holy
Oh,
shit.
So stupid. It's so stupid.
All right, okay. I gotta have a moment.
All right.
I'm good to start reading visual novel. If it'll save us from
Yeah.
this fucking circle of degeneracy.
Is everyone ready to
I think so.
I think
understand?
we,
No one
I
is
think
safe.
we are. No one is.
Gotta wait for me.
I'm here.
Who's that?
Sorry, my food came.
Food.
Disgusting.
But
Oh,
I'm
what the fuck?
hungry.
Don't make it do that. Not now. Maybe later.
What? Food is
I'll
good.
tell you when you're older.
What?
Bum bum bum. Oh, it
The club-
continues on right from last time. Okay.
The club meeting is
Oh,
suddenly
sorry.
interrupted by the sound of the door, causing Monica and Siori to turn their heads. The door opens halfway, then stops. A face peeks inside. A face that seems familiar.
Huh?
Best face.
Yeah. For context, everyone, the last we left off, she has just,
You're real quiet, Zoran.
sorry. Just
Yeah.
turned up
There you
if I
go, yeah,
can.
it's
Let
good.
me adjust like that. How's that?
Oh,
Much
much better.
That's quite good. Yeah.
Quite
Siri's
nice.
eyes widen,
Hey.
recognizing the girl. She's very conspicuously mouths to Monica.
It's her. It's the girl.
It's true. The girl standing in the doorway is none other than the girl Siari had come across reading alone in a classroom. Thanks to Monica leaving a flyer on her desk, it seems she's found her way to the club.
Are you here for literature club by any chance?
I am. Am I in the wrong place?
No, you're not. This is the literature club. Please come inside.
The girl filthy steps to the door, but continues standing against the wall, avoiding eye contact. Siari continues to fail, containing her excitement.
It's happening. Oh my gosh.
Thank you so much for coming. Sorry it's a little empty. I'm Monica, and this is Sayori, and we run the literature club. Even though it's just us. So far, but... What's your name, by the way?
I'd like to join your club.
Already?
Wait, really? Are you sure?
I mean, should be good enough.
Everyone is welcome here. You don't have to be good enough.
Oh,
Do you want to have a seat? We'd love to get to know you.
The girl nods, sliding over to a nearby desk and gently sitting down.
So, what's your name?
Yuri.
I'm Sayori, and this is Monica.
Sayori, I already...
Nice to meet you. Do you like fantasy?
Oh.
I like that look, where she's like, oh.
Oh, she's one of those.
Oh,
Like
Harry Potter
books.
girl.
Like the other fantasy. Yuri looks at Monica.
Fantasy school.
Yes. Have you heard of Annabelle DuPont?
I can't say I have.
Oh, well, she's my favorite author. I'm on her 5th book, and it's just...
Yuri grins and presses her knuckles against her cheeks in joy.
You can borrow my books. I wouldn't mind. You're really in for an incredible experience.
Monica stammers, completely caught off guard by Yuri taking control of the conversation.
Why is
She
Sori look
glances
so
sideways at
confused?
Yuri. Sideways comprehend.
She's...
Fucking
I love
fantasy
to.
book reader.
It sounds like you're really into them. They must be great.
I'm so happy I found this club. Oh, I'm so stupid. I left all my other books in my locker. I should have brought them.
Yuri quickly stands up.
I'll be right back.
Uh-oh.
I'll go get them for you.
Yeah, you probably need to bring one for now. That's only all you need.
Yuri nervously says that, noted to herself the considerable heftiness of the book that Yuri set down on her desk.
True. Okay, I'll go get the first one then.
Yuri exits the club room in a flash, leaving Monica and Yuri silently exchanging glances.
Oh my god, I wasn't prepared for this. How do I handle someone so intense? I have, like, no experience with fantasy, except maybe stuff that I read when I was a kid. But that probably, like, a joke compared to what she's into.
I'm sure I'll be fine. In fact, I think it's neat that we have different people who are into different kinds of literature. It'll be fun to learn from each other.
I mean, I don't disagree, but what if this is her only interest? Doesn't it kind of seem like that?
Monica, you don't think you should be more optimistic? We have a new club member! There shouldn't be room for anything but being happy! I'm excited to get to know more, aren't you?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Sorry for being so hasty. I just got really anxious all of a sudden.
It's because you're afraid of not being able to take the lead.
What the heck? It's kind of scary how you can point out things like that, Sayori.
I just like learning what makes people happy or sad.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? You'd probably be great at helping Yuri feel comfortable here. Maybe you could take a break from helping me with the administrative stuff and just focus on spending time with her.
Yay! That's exactly what I want to do. Besides,
Yuri lowers her voice.
I'm probably gonna need all the time I can get.
She taps her finger against a dauntingly chunky book Yuri left sitting on the desk. Right afterwards, the door opens to reveal Yuri's return.
I'm back.
Her breath is slightly heavy, which combined with her short time gone indicates that she may have ran at least part of the way. She makes her way back over to Yuri and sets the book down on her desk. Just as Yuri feared, the book Yuri brought for her was just about equal in size to the one already on Yuri's desk.
Well, oh my god.
You're right? You under attack?
The dog really wants to get in my room right now.
What the dog doing?
What is that dog doing?
He does not like it when my door is closed. Anyway. Well, there are probably a few things you should know before getting started on it. It's okay. There are some things that are more explained in the books that take place in the same universe, So going over those, I would keep you from getting confused from the start.
Zuri nervously interjects.
Well, I was thinking that maybe today we could just get to know each other a little bit more.
Nope.
You know, I think, like, if we're gonna be reading together, then I would like that.
From across the room, Monica smiles and nods at Yuri, while Yuri isn't looking.
Oh. Okay.
Yuri sits down, then looks at her book and glances around the room, showing no indication that she has anything more to add.
So, what made you decide you wanted to join the club?
Well, I like reading, so I was immediately interested. I had no idea that someone was starting a literature club, but that's my fault, since I haven't been paying attention to any of the club recruitments advertisements. I only found out because she...
Yuri glances over at Monica.
Monica.
Monica came into my classroom and put the flyer on my desk.
Suddenly, Yuri's face darkens, and she shakes her head at herself.
I was so stupid, I got too nervous and couldn't even look up, so she walked out. It took me several days just to come here because I was afraid that Monica told everyone how inconsiderate I was. But I decided that was probably irrational.
Wait. No. That was totally my fault. I felt so bad about interrupting you that I just, walked out. I was actually really hoping that you would come by.
Yuri exhales in relief.
I always seem to interpret things at the worst possible scenario. Well, I was really nervous to come here for some other reasons too. Such as there being too many people. Not that I mind that much, but I have a really hard time having to meet a large number of new people at once. So it's actually amazing that it's just the two of you. I definitely came at the right time.
Aw, that makes me so happy! I'm proud of you for working up the courage to come.
Yuri smiles warmly to herself.
I never really had the privilege of sharing my interests with others before. So it's hard to find others who are into the same things as I am, except online. So I thought the literature club would provide a chance for me to do that.
What kinds of other things are you into?
Like... genres?
I don't know, anything. Even if it's not literature.
Oh, just things you would think are dumb.
Sari pauses, look of concern on her face.
How about I tell you about something I'm into, and then you can tell me about something you're into?
I suppose that would be okay.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty into, crafty things. Like making cute little collages or decorating things, like cards or jewelry boxes. My room's always cluttered with random stuff because I keep buying things to make gifts for my friends, but then I put it off the last minute. So yeah, that's kind of silly. That's the kind of silly stuff I'm into.
You sound quite creative.
Not that much. It's just that you'd be surprised by how much you can do with scissors and glue and stuff.
So, I have to share something that I'm into now?
Sari nods.
Well, I guess I'm into nature.
Oh, I love nature! Monica, I'm gonna start a nature club!
I really just wonder.
Fuck this club. I want
Wow.
They
the
literally
nature
just usurped the club. I'm taking Yuri with me.
I just really wanted her to, yeah, leaves are dope as fuck, yo.
Leaves are dope as fuck, yo.
No, you're not. You're stuck here with me now.
Take us out, guy.
I'm not.
Oh, yeah? Well, I hereby appoint you as vice president of the literature club. There. Now you're stuck with me.
Hey, don't give me responsibilities. I'm sorry, Yuri. I interrupted you. Go ahead.
It's fine, bitch.
As a team will soon learn out, it was not fine.
It was not okay.
Yuri pauses, feeling awkward after having gotten cut off.
I like going out to the woods or to the park. Just places where you can walk or sit and not have any people around. It's peaceful. Did I mention I don't like people? Just nice to kind of remove myself from everything that matters and let my racing mind operate automatically for once.
When do you like to do that?
It just depends on my mood. After school, on the weekends, whenever I feel like I need it.
Wow. I feel like I would never have the time to do something like that.
I find that we have a lot more time than we think we do. If you don't let it slip through your fingers.
Yo,
The
that
three continued.
fucking... That's
Yeah, that's
dope.
deep. Whew.
Damn, son. Fucking attacking my
Me
ADHD
every time
right
I
now.
sleep away the entire day and I wake up, I'm like, man, why are days so short when I wake up at 3 p.m.?
I wonder. Oh god, why is the sun setting?
Where am I?
Why it's always dark all the time? God
Is it
damn.
AM or
I
PM?
literally had this
God, that's the
conversation with operations room the other day. I was chatting with them, just like, yeah, I kind of realized, like, if you wake up at 7 a.m., you have an entire day before 12 p.m. And you're like, wow, wait, there's still like a day left in my day? Wow!
Fucking crazy.
Attacking us right now, motherfucker. I'll kill you.
Yeah, damn right I am. Wake up on time. Be like in Australia and have to wake up at 4 a.m. to play with you arseholes all the time. Bloody Euros and Americans make me wake up at awful hours.
I wake up at 8 a.m. on Sundays, okay?
Hey, good
Oh,
work.
wow,
I'm quite proud of you. That's good shit. I wake up at like 7 a.m. most days, and then like
On
8
a
a.m. is
good
like
day?
the weekend sleeping days.
I wake
It's
up at
VNDegens
9.
days is when I wake up at 8 a.m.
I got out of bed at 12.
Which doesn't help because VNDegens also starts at 8 a.m. It's why I'm always so late.
You always join VC while you're in bed.
Listen, I joined literally with a minute to spare today, alright? Which
You're like
means,
moving that
this
shit
is
off your
late.
desk. You're like, I'm up.
I sprinted over to my desk, I put the cereal down, put it over there, threw the headset on, I was like booting the computer, I gotta go. I got in and then I got my God of Time brand in. And there we go, that was in on time.
It's amazing. Bravo. So proud.
I hate it when you like wake up in a rush. Like you wake up and you're like, like you're like, oh my god, I have to go, and then you're like, why am I like this? Why am I upset and needing to do things right now?
I don't know, I almost kind of like the rush more, like the knowledge that I have something important to do today, like oh, I gotta go today. Because that gets me out of bed way quicker, yeah, and I'm like, I gotta go, I feel way less tired. It's when I'm like, it's like, oh, you know, I've got a very good sleep schedule, but I woke up at 7, but you know, I don't have anything scheduled today. And then for no fucking reason, even though I'm like not tired, I'll just stay in bed for 3 more hours. I'm like, why did I do that? I
Did that today.
just fucked
Woke
myself.
up at 9, went on TikTok for 3 hours. That was my morning.
Bad. I need to take your phone away. No, you're not allowed TikTok in bed.
Remy, no!
Bad millennial. Bad.
No,
Stop it.
No.
Leave us alone! We don't mean to be this way!
Oh god.
God damn it.
The three continue their conversation, led primarily by Siori, but with Monica chiming in every now and again as well. Monica had intended to leave it to Siori and focus on her own work, but she found it difficult not to join in. Before they knew it, the end of the day was upon them once more.
Oh. It looks like we should be wrapping up for today. So, are you two going to be starting on that book the next club meeting?
That's the plan.
I'm so excited.
As she vibrates violently.
Oh God, no.
Sari beams. Yuri collects her things. Once packed, Yuri wordlessly waves to Sari and Monica with a gentle smile.
Bye.
As Yuri exits, Sari enthusiastically returns her farewell. Once again, Sari and Monica are left in the club room.
Sayori, you're a lifesaver.
I didn't do anything. I just talked.
Still,
Besides, it really lifted my mood. Feels really nice when I can put my energy towards other people like that. She was really excited to be included, you know? It made me happy.
well, there's no doubt in my mind that she'll have a great time here, with you engaging her. How are you feeling about starting the book with her next meeting?
I'm kind of scared, but I think she'll be happy as long as I'm trying my best.
I think you'll do great.
After the surprise of a new club member, it seems like everyone has their spirits lifted with something new to look forward to.
Fade to black.
Oh my God,
When we
how
fade to
rude.
black, we die.
No.
Another school day ends. Starting her anxiety, Yuri makes her way to the
So
club
you're
room,
in Monica
expecting
just
to
still in
be
the
the
class.
last one to arrive. Imagine if it fade to black,
was
but then it
thinking,
fades to just
Monica,
Monica.
please.
No, I was thinking exactly. It's like, where do the anime girls go when it fades to black? Is it just like a Family Guy like cutaway? They're all just stood there.
Stand there.
waiting?
Oh God.
Oh man.
Good people.
As she opens the door, she's surprised to find only Suri in the club room.
It's club time again! Monica went to the computer lab, so it's just us today. Is that okay?
Yuri silently nods, unable to make eye contact.
I'm sorry about yesterday.
You better be.
Ah!
Suri tilts her head,
Wait,
unsure of
the
exactly
anime
what
girls.
Yuri. Suri tilts her head, unsure of exactly what Yuri is talking about.
Well, I mean, the way I got overly excited to share my books and how you had to stop me just so we could talk first. It was so inconsiderate of me. I got too excited and forgot to think about everyone else in the club, so...
Yuri, you didn't do anything wrong. I thought it was cute how excited you were.
Well, still, I think I changed my mind about the book. We don't have to read it.
Oh my God. We don't have to
I
read
love
it.
the timing. Oh,
Sexy.
fuck, that was funny.
Proud of
Oh,
Okay. Okay. Huh? Why?
Because
Because I can't help but bounce in it.
I'm just so full of hot air.
I just had this Pepsi Cola and I just...
This is great. It's like, because.
The book makes me bounce.
Oh, fuck.
Your reading gives me
My
gas.
Holy shit.
I know that you were just humoring me anyway. In retrospect, it's rather obvious that nobody is truly interested.
Yes.
But if you like it so much, then it must be worth sharing.
I've already decided I'll join the club. Like, you don't have to try so hard to entice me with your body.
My body.
Oh,
That's
my.
not at all what I was doing, Celery.
I really
That
like
Yuri
your
is a whole
novel.
different kind of show.
Kiss sis.
Zoro is doing slowly
My
unbuttoned
favorite
shirt.
anime.
A moment of uncomfortable silence stretches between the two of them. Silence.
There's chemistry.
Well, the thing is, we don't have any club activities yet. I mean, Monica and we just been working on recruitment stuff mostly. So it sounded like something fun we could do together, reading your books. You know, like as a club activity. That would be okay, right?
Why am I being so resistant to this anyway? It's exactly what I wanted in the first place. And you're being so nice about it. I really don't know what's wrong with me. I'm sorry for being like this.
No, you don't have to apologize. Just tell me if there's anything I can do to help you feel more comfortable here.
Zuri pulls her desk up against Yuri's and sits next to her. The book in question is already on Yuri's desk. Peering over, Zuri reads the cover of the book.
Dusk Bell. Part 1 of the Everlast Saga.
Part 1 of how many?
It's Dusk Bell by Annabelle.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm reading now, I swear.
Yuri's just realized how much she fucked up by asking her to read this. Oh.
you're just gonna make puns. I'm gonna leave.
Pictures! Where are the pictures? Ah! I don't
And
have
the cover. Oh, right. I should probably get some paper.
Yuri grabs a spiral notebook of hers and tears out a few sheets of paper.
Wait, how come you need paper?
Oh, it's useful to draw things out sometimes, like maps, timelines, family trees, or
Oh,
just
no.
for taking notes.
Oh.
You guys can
Nerd.
give me
Oh,
one.
no.
Oh God.
Hey,
Oh, God.
thank you, Mim, for the raid. Welcome, everybody.
Also, since
we're due-
since
this is
Zoran has taken
VNDegens.
it, everyone look at this this video of puppies licking a cat.
Here, sorry, let me turn them down. Thank you, everybody. I read visual novels like this with my friends on Wednesdays, and usually we kind of go into a joking manner with them. So you're either gonna find us be super seriously reading them, and then all of a sudden making fun of every single thing about it. So I hope you guys enjoy it. And thank you so much, Mim, for your raid. I hope you had a good time. And thank you, everyone, for your subscribbles and everything else, by the way. I greatly appreciate it. Please forgive me. I'm super tired and exhausted. So I'm going to be low energy. But everyone else should bring it up for us. We love you all. Thank you. Let me get back to it.
Look at the cat has to get rescued.
Oh, kitty.
Oh, I dude, there is
Okay,
nothing
I'm
quite
back.
like being in a bundle of puppies. Like when you just you ever been like
What
a,
if
like
there's
a,
no
like a
one
puppy?
on them? Oh,
Yeah, holy
Yeah,
shit.
He's just licking. He's having fun. He's having a good time. They're all friends.
baby.
Yeah, no, like there's something about like just being in a horde of puppies that is an experience like no other. They just all want to play with the like same person. I fucking love puppies. Holy shit.
Hey. I love puppies.
God, they're so cute. No, now I want a puppy again.
No, puppies.
Oh.
I've got one. Yeah.
Oh, did you guys enjoy the animation thing I put on?
Yes.
I did. I love it.
Okay, I'm ready to continue.
And it captured Momo so well.
Goddamn gremlin.
Fuck off.
I was as a compliment. I like you being a gremlin.
Oh. Okay. Fuck off.
The fuck on.
Fuck on it. Fuck on it.
I already read this.
Turbo nerd.
Okay, I was just making sure.
Notes?
Oh.
I can't do that. This is an after school activity. I don't want to do school. I mean.
Okay. I was like, I don't know what bitch she's doing, but I'll wait for it.
That is an effective strategy.
Trying to strategize.
Exactly. I'm sure it will be especially helpful for someone new to the genre.
Zoran's junk flew completely over Yuri's head. But thinking about it, she decides that it's probably for the best that it did.
Well, I'm not used to having company through this, but I'll try to make it as accessible as possible.
I trust you. You're like super smart.
Oh, please.
Yuri tries to dismiss the compliment, but she can't hide her smile and light blush.
You can't generalize intelligence. I'm only smart in things that I have a lot of experience in.
Doesn't stop the schooling system from trying.
That's true.
Sorry.
Contrarily, I'm awful at anything involving real people. That should be evident enough from the past 2 days I've spent here so far. So in my eyes, it's everyone else who comes off as smart. Especially you.
No!
Zuri rubbed her shoulder against Yuri's.
You're such a sweetheart when you're not being shy.
Anyway,
Aww.
would you like to get started?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
If your whole name, let's do
After the
it.
minor diversion between them, the two get back on track with their planned club activity. Yuri begins to guide Zuri through the basics of the fantasy world her story starts to take place in. The more of it she details the races, factions, history, elements of magic, the more questions Yuri seems to have. How the fuck do you heighten a spell? Despite Yuri's expectations, Yuri eloquently guides her through it in a way such that it's fun to follow along. It becomes evident that the world-building aspect of the story, not just the story itself, is one that Yuri finds her passion leading towards.
How do people come up with this stuff? It's like the exact opposite of the kind of writing that I do.
What kind of writing?
Oh, like poetry and stuff like that. The things I write are just like putting down the feelings that come into my head, you know? But this is like, there must be so much planning and hard work.
Ah, you're into poetry. I think there's an appendix?
Yeah, appendix.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I had to look at that word a couple times. I was like, wait a minute.
Hold up.
Hold on. You know how to read these.
Appendix.
An appendix that includes some of the kingdom's written works, like poetry and folk songs.
She's reading the
No
Silmarillion. That's what she's
way.
reading. She's reading like that level of nerdy book.
Yeah,
that, like,
dude.
it has like the in-universe text.
She read it. The fucking Dungeons and Dragons, man. What's going on?
Fucking crazy.
You know the Silmarillion?
And you see here,
Is there?
Siori, and you
Oh.
see here, Siori, this is where the Baron and his hell friend went over to fight Sauron with songs of magic, and then he failed, and then he got thrown, and the werewolves ate them. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yep. Uzi, do you know what the Silmarillion is? Or?
Nope.
Okay, so Lord of the Rings. Okay, imagine Lord of the Rings, right, which is already a massive book with loads of lore and detail, right? Silmarillion is like the encyclopedia version of Lord of the Rings. It
About the
goes
world.
way more in depth with everything like the universe and stuff, and like
I'm good.
and according to people who've read it, it's dry as fuck to read.
I'm good.
It's hard. It's hard as fuck.
Yeah, I've never given
I'm
it a shot.
alright.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yuri giggles, filling Yuri's heart with happiness when she realizes it's the first time she heard Yuri laugh. You know she'll never get through that book.
Yeah, I know.
Yuri
You
must
can
be
tell it
having
was the
fun.
first time Yuri's ever laughed.
Wow.
Anyway, I think we can get started reading now, if you're ready.
Okay, but I can't read very fast.
Oh, that's fine. I'm very patient.
She just stares at you as you're reading.
Patient is something I pride myself in.
I see.
Zori Jots, Yuri is patient in her into her needs.
Hey, that's for the book.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Not really. But I'm glad you kind of that you're. I'm kind of glad you're patient because I need that sometimes. A lot of times.
Too many times. Yuri flips through the first pages of the book, getting past the table of contents.
Okay, chapter 1.
Chapter 1. Okay. Chapter 1. Got this.
Okay.
The room becomes silent as the two of them begin to read. The silence only lasts for a moment before Zori speaks up again.
What does vindicated mean?
Well, in this context, it essentially means that he was proven innocent.
It's okay to ask questions, right?
Of course. Not.
Zori turns the page.
And these footnotes?
Mm-hmm. A lot of the dialogue has cultural reference that requires explanation to be understood.
The two continue reading. Yuri's relaxed expression remains unchanged. Meanwhile, Sierra's expression grows tense as she tries to make her way through the dense text. Up until now, their expressions have been reversed, with Sierra easily navigating social situations and Yuri struggling in them. But the tables have turned.
Oh, wait. Are they talking about the past right now or the present?
Where?
Right here.
They're talking about the past. These paragraphs are describing a flashback that Barnes is having.
But they didn't tell me that.
It's implied from the context.
Sori rubs her temples. The two of them continue, with Sori asking fewer questions.
It's
can
okay,
understand.
Smooth Brain.
She begins to understand the value in the notes, and she finds herself referring to them somewhat often, and even adding to them. But her reduction in questions comes not from her getting used to the reading, but rather from her fearing that she'll come across as stupid.
Aww.
At last, Siri reaches the end of the chapter.
I think we can stop here for now.
Okay.
Siri takes a deep breath and closes what little of the book she's gotten through so far.
So, what are your thoughts up to this point?
Siri tries to find words.
Am I doing well so far?
Huh? I'm not sure I understand.
Well, I don't know. When it takes me so long to read and understand things, it makes me feel really dumb. But I really like how into it you get. Makes me want to keep going and keep doing my best so I can see the way that you do.
The relaxation in Yuri's expression fades.
I see.
Yuri quietly gathers her things.
We can continue to tomorrow, right?
Yuri passes them, shakes her head.
We can do something else tomorrow.
But
I'm sorry.
wait, sorry for what? I don't understand.
I'm sorry. I don't want to do this anymore. That's all. I'm sorry that I made you.
Yuri leaves.
Oh.
You weren't making me.
Yuri is left alone with her words.
How did this happen? We were having fun just a second ago. It's my fault. I said something stupid and hurt her. I should have just told her I enjoyed it. Monica trusted me with this. It's the only thing I'm good at, and I still messed it up. What if she doesn't want to come back?
Bound in guilt, Siri stares blankly at her desk, spread with notes. The book sits next to them.
Right. If she wasn't coming back, then she wouldn't have left the book here, right? Unless she just forgot to take it with her. This is horrible. Was it really because she thought I wasn't enjoying our time together? Or maybe she wasn't enjoying our time together because I'm not good enough? I probably let her down so much by having trouble following along. Yeah, I'm sure if I was smarter, she would have been having so much more fun. I need to do better for her.
I will
Oh
get
God,
her a
she's
chocolate.
stupid.
Aw. She's stupid.
She just wants to know if she enjoyed the book.
Well, I mean, I am kind of with Sierra this one.
But the first time, Sari is the first to enter the club room. Anxiety courses through her relentlessly. Will Yuri show up today? Sitting at a desk, she stamps her feet in an attempt to calm down.
Why am I letting this affect me so much? I'm doing everything I can to make Yuri happy, but my best wasn't good enough. But it was still my best! But I'm letting everyone down. I'm always just a disappointment.
Sari continues to wrestle with her self-deprecating thoughts. Every tiny noise causes her to lift her head in anticipation of Yuri's arrival.
Dun dun.
Minutes pass,
Dun dun.
and nobody enters the club room. Not Yuri
What?
or Monica.
Oh my god, she's shut down the entire literature club. Oh.
Gosh, I'm so late. Why did I offer to help those other students with their work? Such a pushover sometimes. It's going to leave such a bad impression on the new club members, like Yuri if I'm not the first one there.
Monica rounds the corner, approaching the club room. As she does so,
Yuri?
Ah!
Yuri jumps at the sound of Monica's voice. She's sitting outside the club room, against the wall next to the door. Embarrassed, she quickly closes the book she was reading and stands up.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry I'm late. You didn't have to wait outside for me. The door to the club room is open.
It's not.
Yuri stammers, unable to explain herself. She appears outside the club room through the window, then looks away.
Actually, I was wondering if I could help you today instead.
Huh? Me? With club publicity stuff?
Yes.
Monica is really fucking confused.
Uh,
Why is Yuri asking you this all of a sudden? She was so eager to spend time with Sierra before. Did they not get along after all? Monica looks into the club room herself to see Sierra sitting alone inside.
okay. It's kind of a simple job, but I'd be happy for you to tag along.
Me too.
Monica is worried, but she finds it difficult to insert herself into whatever conflict that may have arisen. It's a little ironic she realizes that she could be so conflict avoidant after having been in the debate club.
Okay, let's take a walk together. I just have to make copies of this new flyer and then go around to the billboards and replace the old ones with the new ones.
Yuri nods and the two set off. The two walk in silence. Without Sierra, Monica finds it difficult to strike up conversation.
So, how's everything been going?
Fine.
That's good.
Neither of them follow up with anything more. Monica tenses up at this stinted conversation. How the heck
Worst
does Sierra
conversation
do
to have.
that? Sorry, I didn't see you yesterday. I went straight to the computer lab to work on the flyers.
Sayuri told me.
What did you two end up doing yesterday?
Just some reading.
Oh, I'm glad. It's really starting to feel more like a literature club now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, books
Kind
and
of
shit.
funny. I felt so intimidated at first when I heard about the kind of reading you were into. But you know, it's kind of stupid of me. Because I'm just intimidated by things I'm not good at. And it's silly to assume that everyone who comes to the club will just have the same interests as me. But it's so cool that you were able to get Sayori into it. It's like the club is working. I'm really happy about that.
She's not into it.
Huh?
She's not into it. And I'm stupid for forcing it onto her.
Yuri falls silent again, as if she started her thought, but can't figure out how to continue it.
Did something happen?
Yuri sighs.
No, it's just me.
Yuri pauses.
Hmm?
I'm thinking.
A moment passes in silence, then Yuri shakes her head.
I shouldn't be complaining to you all of a sudden.
Don't be silly. I won't think you're complaining. I just want to make sure you feel welcome. If it's important to that, then you can tell me anything.
Well, I do feel welcome. Too welcome, actually. It's not an issue with the club. It's an issue with me. I feel so wrong to inconvenience you with it.
Monica pauses and thinks.
Well, what if we put it this way? It's my job as president to understand the needs of the club members, right? We're going to have all kinds of people joining this club. Hopefully, anyway.
Ow.
And learning about the diverse needs and interests of everyone will help me come up with club activities that everyone can be happy with.
That everyone can be happy with? Not just only some people?
Of course. I need to be looking out for everyone. Otherwise, what kind of club would it be?
Fight Club. I see.
Damn. I wonder if any Japanese school has ever tried, like any school student has tried to start a fight club.
course
at their
they have.
school.
Oh, absolutely. I do not doubt
That'd be
it.
odd, because I mean,
Fucking right. Fuck yeah,
they
dude.
got loads of clubs, right? I mean, hell yeah, I'd join the fight club. Fuck yeah, that'd be great.
I mean, it kinda is Fight Club.
I mean, they're having a lot of fights in point.
Yuri looks a little more relaxed. Signals to Monica that switching from a sympathetic approach to a pragmatic one was a good choice. Each individually truly does have their own needs.
Okay.
Yuri takes a deep breath.
I'm really weird and awkward person. I've accepted that about myself. Jesus.
Doki Doki Fight Club.
I just don't know how to, I guess, connect with other people.
Oh, it's just a dog down the hall. Classroom.
My dog.
You can just hear him in the distance. Oh, fuck.
How is it so easy for everyone else? How do you just make conversation about any arbitrary topic? I can talk for hours about things I'm into. Remy, shut up.
No, I'm not
laughing.
Unfortunately.
Oh.
Remy. Unfortunately, sorry, Remy. So much that I don't know when to stop.
I like how you're just default one to just whoop Remy's ass. It's just like anything happens, Remy's fault, my mother. I'm just imagining. I was just imagining your dog barking, just like supportive things, going, "Fuck you, bitch, you beautiful fucking god."
But for anything else, I just have no idea what to say. So understand that about myself. I'm just not good with people. I can't help it. So it feels like whenever I'm confronted with new social situations, I'm either ignored or made fun of, or even taken pity on. And Sayuri falls into the third category.
She... what? Hold on. You're saying Sayori is taking pity on you?
Yuri
Mm.
nods.
I just want to be treated like a normal person. If you don't like me, or you don't connect with my interests, then just tell me. I can accept that and move on. Sayuri is too nice to me. I'm so stupid for not realizing that she would just go along with whatever I pushed onto her. Nobody deserves to put themselves through that kind of discomfort just because they pity some weirdo who doesn't know how to make friends. It's the worst feeling. I hate it.
Yuri's sharp words cut through the tense air. Somewhere in the middle of the conversation, the two stopped short in the hallway, prioritizing the conversation over their original task. Monica looks at Yuri. Yuri only looks down, with her fists clenched.
I think you should tell her that.
I could never say that to someone's face. It's pathetic.
Sayori is different. Making people happy is the most important thing to her. I'm sure that's all she's trying to do. So, if you're able to explain to her what makes you happy, then she'll do anything to make it happen.
That's the problem. What kind of friendship has one person always trying to cater to the other person's weird needs? I'm sorry. I'm making myself sound so...
No. I think I'm starting to understand.
Monica hesitates to finish her thought out loud. It's something that Yuri would be able to say better. Yuri is someone who will give anyone however much kindness they need in order to smile. But Yuri, who has difficulty accepting kindness, must be driving Yuri to be even more assertive in her kindness, further exacerbating the matter. Neither person is to blame. It's an issue that can't be resolved without them understanding each other better.
Sayori wants to be your friend. I promise that. It's okay for different people to have different needs. I mean, Sayori... she has her own needs too. But good friends work together and can be what they need for each other. You just have to have good communication and talk about it.
I don't have good communication.
Yuri stops and shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. My head is just... it's so resistant to everything. I'm pushing such a kind person away from me because of it.
Yuri pauses to think.
I'm just so tired of the cycle I'm creating for myself. I think I'm afraid of people pushing me away, that I just start to push them away first. How thoughtless and immature of me.
Yuri takes a deep breath and exhales.
I didn't mean for this to turn into a whole venting session. But I understand now that I just need to communicate with her.
You're totally fine. It's for the club, remember? You're just helping make the club a better place for everyone.
Yeah.
Yuri falls silent again. She looks like she wants to say something.
This is kind of critical thinking is something that I'm really bad at. You know, about people. So thank you.
Anytime.
Monica smiles at Yuri. For just a moment, Yuri finds it in herself to meet Monica's gaze, returning a shy smile of her own. The void takes them.
Oh, God. I had something to mention. Okay. Can you look at the right side and look low? Why are there windows on the floor?
What the
The
fuck?
sun illuminates the floor. Yeah, because it's the
No,
the type of
no,
glass,
no.
isn't it?
Look,
Yeah.
look to the
No, I see it
bottom
on the
right of the
walls,
screen.
yeah. Wait,
On
what
the
the hell?
bottom right.
They're walkway lights. They're
Yeah.
they're just
What?
they're
Is that
frosted
like
glass.
actually a thing?
Yes, they're frosted glass
What?
like they're frosted glass small windows and they just like illuminate the floor as you're walking.
So
That's
Because-
fucking crazy. Holy shit.
because of how lighting is, if you only have one pathway to
Yeah.
light, a shadow then gets created if there's an impasse. Light will reflect off the walls, but the better light up the floor, in which cleanliness is still a thing. It basically it helps illuminate that throughout the day or
It's
whatever.
too much
lights
science
catch
for me,
it.
Zoran. There's floor lights.
It's like
Floor
it's like
windows.
when
No,
you
I just,
have
like-
a ceiling light
I've
that,
literally
with a
never-
fan
yeah.
where the light's lower, so things will cast shadows more. So this helps.
I
eliminate
just literally
shadows.
never seen that before. Like window designs in Melbourne are generally like just it's called floor to ceiling. The idea of having like a window and then a separate smaller window. It's so weird.
This is crazy.
God,
You're
it's
in-
wacky.
Yeah. It's fucking
Sorry.
unreal, bro. Yuri and Monica finished replacing. Oh my god. Finished replacing the old flyers with the new ones. More accurately, Monica mostly did the work, while Yuri followed along. But as the club room once again draws near, so does Yuri's confrontation.
I can't do this.
Yes, you can. It'll be great.
Yuri sighs and shakes her head.
I'm never going to feel confident enough. I just have to do it. If I don't do it now, I never will.
Yuri starts towards the door, but then turns to face Monica.
You're not going to wait outside, are you?
I can take a walk. Want me to get you a coffee or something?
Actually, I prefer tea.
British.
I like to make my own though, so please don't worry about it. Oh, fuck, bitch!
You petty bitch!
I'm just telling you my fucking preference, God! Take the fucking lap!
Damn.
Although, I
Monica,
suppose
please.
that's
Momo, listen,
One
not all is America.
downside.
Right? Tea doesn't come in a can.
Wait, tea comes in a Oh, it does.
I thought
doesn't it?
tea
Shit.
comes in gallons because it's sweet. Wait a minute.
if it ain't sweet tea, I don't want it.
My roommate, was in the old house, very American. She used to make sweet tea, like Arizona iced tea kind of style
Yeah.
stuff that you make at home, and it was like she would make a jug of this tea, and she would just pour sugar in, and I'm like, how much of that tea is just sugar?
Yeah.
And then she'd put that in the fridge and like drink that for like a week, and I was like, oh my god,
That's sweet tea, baby.
no, just drink tea. It tastes
It's
fine.
sweet tea. You
Apparently,
ain't
there's
southern.
sugar restrictions in other
It's
places in the world.
Just sugar. yeah, there
You
is.
realize
It
this.
kills you.
Don't come to
I-
the south.
had- you.
Wait, sugar
if you don't
kills
want.
you?
Yeah.
It
I
can.
love sugar. What?
Like,
I mean,
got
it's
sugar bad for
like
you, and-
diabetic. If you have like a shit ton of sugar all the time, you
Yeah,
can become
yeah,
diabetic, which can cause death. Yes,
I
but
do eat
Yeah.
a shit ton of sugar. Oh fuck.
It was
but
the thing
you'll
that was
probably be
funny-
fine.
Okay.
Oh yeah. But you're not literally. Lauren,
You know?
I don't think you're
If I eat
currently
the
I'm
same
restricted.
stressed. I gotta
sugar-
go eat a Pop Tart. Okay.
Lauren was later found dead after eating a Pop-Tart. Sugar killed her.
I gotta go stress eat
Listen,
because
Remy.
I'm scared of the
Right.
sugar.
You can't come to the fucking south if you don't like your damn tea sweet. Alright.
I like.
Why
You
do
can't
think
come
I'm
to
not
the
coming
fucking
the South?
cookout.
All right.
If you can't
Alright,
handle
fine.
your tea
I wanna go to a
sweet.
cookout, yo.
No, it's.
I'm not
it was
even
just- it was
from
a
the
thing-
South. I just have
I
Southern
was
blood.
about
in
to
me,
say.
man.
I was about to say. Like, I don't
Well,
know, you're
listen,
not
my
there.
family hails from Louisiana, bitch. Okay, we stay with the Southern cooking. All right, we stay
you're
with that.
Creole?
We stay
Wait,
with.
is that
Yes, I
Creole
am
cooking?
Creole, actually.
Hey,
Wait, so-
there you go.
So if,
I'm
if you're gonna
sorry.
gatekeep people at the South, but I've been living in Louisiana for all my life and now live in Texas, do I have more
Okay.
Yeah.
gatekeeping power than you?
Hang on a second.
Zoran,
Is Zoran
I'm from
more
the
southern
Pacific
than you?
Northwest, and
No,
we
no,
are
hold up,
kings and
hold up.
queens of gatekeeping. Don't
There's
fucking
from
talk
and then
gatekeeping
being
about
there.
them.
So if I have more gatekeeping power than you, can I like open
Uh-huh.
the gates and ignore your claims?
No.
Yeah, I think that's how that works.
You
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
control the
Sorry, can I
cookout.
come to
You can't
Texas?
control the
I
cookout.
think I
You
control
can't
it
control
more.
the cookout.
I think I have the
Sorry,
power
let's
here.
go hang out in Texas.
You know what? You're
Yeah,
both not
I'll
invited to the
invite
cookout.
invite
Let's
everyone
get-
to come eat so much
Let's-
deep
let's
fried
cook up,
porridge.
You
yeah.
know what? I don't even want to go because
Ruining
it's not cool enough because I'm from the Pacific Northwest.
It's
and,
not like
I
Portland?
know. Yeah, it's not like Portland. I'm actually from Portland, so I literally.
Well, you know what? Well, you
it's
know
funny you
what?
said that. I'm literally
Who's
from
who?
Portland.
There's a thing called Southern
Oh, I couldn't tell,
hospitality.
Lauren. I couldn't tell.
You know what?
Sing
Shut
on.
up and let me drink my fucking coffee.
Yeah, that don't exist. I don't know who lied to you like that.
There's a thing called Southern hospitality, and I invite everyone to come eat fried garbage with me and drink sweet tea with me.
Nice. That's not
I have
bad.
opened the
bring
gate.
my
I have
I'll
overruled
pass on
your
the sweet
gates.
tea, but I'll take garbage.
All right. Anyway.
Oh,
Yep.
Sorry. I get that. I guess it has nothing to do with this.
You know, now that you mention it, I bet we could get permission to keep stuff for tea in the club room. You can use it like an electric kettle to heat up the water, right?
Would that really be possible?
No, bitch.
Oh.
I'll look into it.
That's not how science works. You can't heat things up. Nope.
I think it would be great.
Yuri smiles and nods at the thought.
No. Oh, she's happy.
Well, I'll be back in a bit. Good luck.
Remember, take this. And remember to take out the target. Hands her a gun. Monica waves at Yuri
Destroy the
and turns
child.
around and departs down the hallway as Yuri's smile fades once more. A moment of daydreaming about tea isn't enough to save her from the anxiety of the task that lies before her. But it must be done. Taking one more deep breath, Yuri timidly opens the clubroom door.
Yuri? Oh, wait, hold on. I'm not done yet.
Oh, funny.
Yuri
I've read
shuffles
those
a bunch
lines
of
in Yuri
papers
quite
around.
often.
Wait a minute.
Yuri stammers her words, suddenly caught in her throat. At that moment, she realizes how Yuri has been spending her afternoon.
I wasn't expecting you to come today. I was really hoping to make it all the way through the next chapter first. But I got most of the way through it. And look!
Yuri holds up a sheet of paper. It's a page of notes, beautifully produced with intentions, categories, and even color coding. As Yuri sees it, her expression shifts from anxiety to despair.
I was afraid you were getting disappointed in me, so I've been really trying hard.
Stop.
Yuri presses her fist against her forehead.
Please stop. I can't take this.
Yuri?
Sari's voice quivers in shock after receiving the exact opposite response he was expecting.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Sari looks away in guilt.
Did I do something wrong? I don't understand. If I did something wrong, please tell me.
Yuri shakes her head.
No. It's me. I keep putting myself in these situations where people are afraid to treat me normally. If you don't like this kind of reading, it's okay. Please tell me. I don't need to be treated differently just because I'm weird.
But I didn't treat you differently. I just want my friends to be happy. So I thought if we did something together that you really like.
I don't want your pity.
Uh-huh.
What? Why did I do that?
Yuri sinks to her knees. Her voice squeaks.
I'm sorry.
Tears of guilt and self-loathing begin to stream down her face. This isn't how it was supposed to go. Why is it so hard to just articulate your thoughts? Why do you end up pushing everyone away from you? Yuri's mind pounds with internal accusations as she shuts her eyes, unable to face Yuri or the rest of the world. You should leave. Just escape from here, before Monica sees her like this, and before Yuri tells Monica what she did. But before Yuri can put any strength into her legs, she feels a warm pair of arms gently wrap around her from behind. No.
Aww. Damn, why did they both get a real
That's
glow
so
up in the CG?
cute. It's okay.
Let the tears out. Only dreams. Only dreams. Yuri whispers in a soothing voice.
It's okay. It's okay.
Overcome by despair, Yuri finds herself unable to protest or pull away from Yuri's kind gesture. Yuri sniffles, breathing heavily through her clenched throat, trying with all her willpower to control herself.
I understand. I understand the things you're feeling in your head are different from the things you're trying to say. I know they must be what you're feeling right now. I promise. I understand that. So I'll give you as much time as you need. When you're ready, just tell me your feelings and we'll talk about them together, okay?
Yuri sniffles again and nods her head. She gives herself a minute to compose her thoughts, then speaks while steadying her voice.
I think that I've gotten used to people being weirded out by me. It feels like everyone who's nice to me is just doing it out of pity. I'm so horrible with people. So it makes me not want to believe that someone can actually like me for who I am.
Yuri pauses, but Yuri doesn't interrupt. Rather, she waits for Yuri to continue.
I got so excited when I joined the literature club. I thought that it was finally my chance to make friends through my interest. Because interests are the only things I know how to talk about. It's all I have going for me. But then, whenever I catch myself overly obsessing in front of other people, it feels like I'm making a fool of myself. I hate myself for it. Ultimately, just want to be treated like a normal person. But how am I supposed to expect that when I can't believe? Like what? I just want to learn how to get along with people and stop ruining things for myself. That's all.
Yuri finishes her thoughts, feeling more steady after having gotten them out. It's Yuri, who can feel Yuri's breath rise and fall from beneath her arms, realizes as well.
Thank you for helping me understand you a little bit better. You know, you were so great at helping me while we were reading. So I'll help you with the things that you need, too.
I feel like it would be frustrating for you with how much patience I require sometimes.
That sounds kind of familiar. I couldn't stop worrying about that when we were reading. I was so afraid you would get frustrated with me.
But I would never do that. I did my best to reassure you by mentioning how I have a lot of patience.
Yeah, I know. But my irrational fears just won't be quiet sometimes. I'm sure it's the same for you, right?
Yeah. Irrational fears.
Well, you know, there's no way that you could frustrate me, because I already like you as the person you are. I know you said you have a hard time believing that, but I promise it's true. You don't have to be a social person for people to like you. I think you're really considerate in your own way, you know? Worrying so much about people's feelings. We're all kind of weird. It's a literature club after all.
Fucking nerds.
But it's the best part that we're all different, and we have different interests. Like, about that book. I'm reading it because I want to. I promise that's what I really want. It's a bit of a struggle, but try not to mistake that for me not enjoying it. I mean, we could never discover new things if we didn't try them first, right? I want to learn the reasons that you love it so much. And in the end, if it's not for me, then I can say that. But I'll be glad that I tried it and learned more about you. Plus, you're like super duper smart, and I want it to rub off on me.
Yuri finds back a smile at that comment. Already, the heavy atmosphere surrounding her seems to have evaporated. The caress of Sayori's arms.
Your hair is so pretty. I always wanted long hair, but I was awful at taking care of it, so I cut it all off.
Yuri's tension relaxes. For once, she feels okay just listening, rather than worrying so much about saying the right thing. Sayori, sensing Yuri's comfort, lets her rest. It must be so difficult for her to feel relaxed around other people. But the literature club can make it happen. That it's something that she deserves to experience.
Aww. I feel like every one of these is gonna end with like a sad girl crying and like a CG. These CGs are all sad.
They're so adorable! Oh my god.
Well then, based on my understanding of your feelings, I suppose I wouldn't mind if we were continuing reading.
That's what I wanted to hear.
But we can stop at any time. If you truly don't like it, please be honest about it. I won't be offended.
Of course. I'm not gonna judge anything this early on, though, so we'll just see what happens.
Oh, and... It's not good to touch people without their consent first.
Oh no, I'm sorry! I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
Oh, you didn't. I mean, I suppose it was kind of nice. I was just saying...
I'm back.
Sorry, instinct. I've just,
Monica's
we have
back.
a reflex.
Yeah! I haven't seen you, like, at all recently.
Sayori taunts over to Monica. She whispers loudly.
Can I hug you?
Sorry.
Sayori wraps her arms around Monica.
Oh yeah, Yuri. It might be good to know.
Squeeze harder. She still breathes.
That sounds really accurate, Momo. Like, I'm surprised by how good you got that voice.
Yeah!
It's almost like I'm squeezing myself. Sayori can be kind of a hug monster.
More.
Hey, don't call me a monster! Artemis is a monster. If he inherits the kingdom, it could spell disaster.
Yuri laughs. Monica perplexedly looks between the two of them and then smiles.
Well, I'm glad you've been enjoying your reading so far. It's like our first real activity as a literature club.
About that. Well, you've been so patient with exploring my interests, so I think that it would be inconsiderate of me not to return the favor to you and learn about things that you like.
Yeah. Do you like poetry?
Blank.
Oh,
Yuri smiles.
that's so cute.
Yay!
Yay!
Adorable.
That's very cute. No, I have to, before we start. Oh no. Oh no, I actually have lines now. It's
lol.
been, what, 4 weeks since I've spoken a single line as Natsuki? I gotta get a loo real quick, so I'll be back in just a moment.
I swear he just said, I gotta go get lit.
Yes, I will be doing that, yes.
Just imagine him going to like spark one up, you know? Like he's like, all right.
I gotta get into the mindset.
I gotta get into my angy little tsundere. This is how I prepare for my tsundere rolls.
Light it up, baby.
Smoke a fat doobie. Fucking little tsundere.
I smoke the fattest of doinks.
Fucking Donna.
How do I speak like an anime girl? I smoke the fattest blunt there is.
I
Excuse me?
smoked the fattest blunt there ever was. Wowee! Anime! Ah!
You think you're cool? You have no comparison to my bong.
Wow! I wish
God,
I had
I'm
a gravity
cringing.
bong!
I'm cringing. I can't.
I'm getting higher.
God, it's so high! You took like one hit.
Ah!
I'm so
Fucking lit,
high.
man.
You didn't even breathe it out. Ah.
We're supposed to breathe.
Ah.
Bro, did you even light it? There's no burn on here. What the
I ate it instead.
Is-
Ah! You the whole
So-
nugget?
Yummy.
I have a question.
My last nug!
Yes, Zoran.
Yeah, I have a question. I don't smoke at all, so I
Mhm.
have no idea about any of the stuff. So is there? So
Mhm.
you know, like that joke scenario where someone comes in and everyone's drinking. They're like, "Oh my god, I'm so drunk right now," but it's like it's non-alcoholic drinks, so they look embarrassed. They're just acting like it. I don't know if there's like a diet blunt or something. Like
Diet blunt.
like I don't know if there's
I
like
guess it'd be like
a super
CBD
low dosage.
stuff.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
CBD.
Yeah,
would be-
CBD.
that'd
Me-
be-
Like
would
something
be
where
the
something where someone
equivalent
would
to that.
smoke it
Or
and think
making
they're getting
their own.
destroyed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be CBD.
Okay.
I know. I actually had that. I had the worst issue with that. Like, these-
I'm so knowledgeable.
I had
so I'm
this.
just
I
like,
had this
"Ah, I don't
weird
smoke."
reverse issue with that, where it was like at the first times I ever tried weed was some like parties with guys. Like, for some reason I was always in a suit, and like I'm hanging around these guys, and pass on the blunt, and these guys are like, "Whoa, man, I'm so fucking god, whoa, man." I'm just stood there, and I'm like, I feel nothing, and like the first like 3 times I tried, I'm like, I still feel nothing. And I'm like, well, that sucks. Weed's terrible, doesn't do anything. And then one time I got some from a friend, and I was like, all right, you know what, fuck it. This is like during, I think when like the first lockdown started, I was just hanging around, and I was like, well, this sucks. Nothing's worked. I lit up 2, and I was like, let me just see if I'm just at home, have no beer in me. I'm not at a party, no drinks. I'm just gonna see if I can feel anything. If it actually makes me feel some type of way. I smoked 1, felt nothing. Smoked the second one, felt nothing. And I walked down the hall and I sat down on the couch next to my roommate, and I went, well, I think weed just doesn't do anything for me. It's just really dog shit. And I just started explaining to her, I'm like, wow, yeah, it just really doesn't fucking do it. I'm like, I've been talking for 10 minutes straight, haven't I? And she's like, yeah, you have. I was like, I'm high as shit right now. I'm just like sunk into the couch, like, oh wow.
I love that feeling when it hits you because I
wow.
feel it in my eyes. So I'm like, oh no.
I just remember that was the first time I ever actually felt high because every time before then it was just a thing where I'd been at a party or something. And I just could not feel it, and I was convinced it to me.
I think a lot of people
Just-
expect it to hit you really hard like alcohol does, but it's a lot more like of a slower onset.
Mhm.
So if you don't take that much, like it's hard to always like discern like the moment it hits you. But like when you take
Yeah.
a lot, then you're like, oh no.
I remember
Like 10
the
minutes after
best way to
it's hitting you,
describe
you're
it,
like,
like, you know when you're in bed and you have that falling feeling when you're like falling asleep and you kind of start to feel like you're
Yeah.
falling through the bed.
Oh, yeah,
I have just
hate
like that feeling.
Yeah, I
When
get
I'm
like
kind
a
of sat in my chair.
storm.
Well, no, not like not okay. It's kind of weird to describe. Like it's not a bad feeling. It's more like I'm being pulled into my chair. It's as if gravity gets a lot tougher. And I'm just like, oh, I'm going in the chair now, kind of thing. Like that's what I kind of feel like.
You
That's
feel like
But no.
cement.
Yeah, I feel like cement.
Yeah.
Oh god.
soft cement.
But
Ew.
I think also a big thing is
Soft
like
cement.
parties and stuff. Like
Smooth.
I have noticed if I have to get up and go do stuff, like if I'm not actively relaxing when if I'm smoking as well, then it absolutely feels different. Like, it kind of, I wouldn't necessarily say like I don't feel high anymore, but it feels way less, which is probably why at parties I enjoy it less because I'm going around, I'm doing shit, and I'm talking to people, I'm being active, so it feels I'm not just sat down in one spot relaxing kind of thing,
Mhm.
which is there's a difference between there. There you go. Oh my god.
Flaccid cement.
Why would you say that?
Hard cement.
I had to read it. Guess what? You had to hear
No,
it.
no.
Well, what about thick
why?
cement?
You could have taken one for the team, Momo.
Now!
Done.
Fuck
I
off!
hate it.
Well,
You
Momo,
lost that privilege when you took out the leashes!
but
Damn
Momo,
shame.
what about thick cement?
All cement is thick.
You ever met thin cement? I haven't.
What?
Voice a goddamn weed, Brimmy.
Okay.
It's been several weeks since the club has officially started. Though there are initial setbacks, the 3 club members so far, Monica, Sayuri, and Yuri, have increased their collective bond within the club. Yuri has partaken in some of Yuri's high fantasy literature.
I I'm good.
Are you?
No, I am, yeah. A little bit.
Okay.
I just look, I was rushing to both breathe and drink water at the same time, and my body couldn't decide which one it wanted to do
Mhm.
first.
And all 3 of them, led by Sayuri, have taken an interest in poetry. On a day like any other, the 3 find themselves suddenly interrupted with the club room door opening. And in walks a girl none of them have seen before.
Oh! Hi.
Sayuri turns excitedly at Monica's sleeve.
Oh shit.
Yuri shifts in her seat and buries her eyes in her book.
Are you here for the literature club?
Yeah.
Yay! That's great. Thanks for stopping by. It's kind of a small club still, so it's really exciting to see new faces.
Oh god, I'm surrounded.
Lauren,
Lauren, you're muted.
Fuck.
whenever you don't arrive, I'm gonna do your lines in a toad voice.
Fuck. Okay. I'm here. Sorry, just go to the bathroom. Yeah!
She did it for you.
Ugh. Come and sit down somewhere. You can sit next to my desk.
Sayuri prances over to her desk and presses her palms onto it.
Oh, and Yuri can make you some tea.
Yuri looks up at Sayuri in protest for having drawn attention to her. How dare she? Natsuki silently glances between everyone and then sits down next to Sayuri. Monica follows by, sitting nearby. Then suddenly gathering prompts Yuri, the sudden gathering prompts Yuri to stand up, deciding that standing in the corner and making tea doesn't sound so bad after all.
Okay, Then how about we all introduce ourselves?
Okay.
Well, I'm Monica. I'm the one who started the club, and I was originally in the debate club, but I really wanted to do something I felt more passionate about, if that makes sense. So I started the literature club as a way for people to express themselves through reading or writing or whatever other kind of literature.
You know, I figured it was your club. You have that vibe.
Oh. I have what vibe?
Oh, you know, like, stuck up. Never mind. I'm not gonna judge people I just met like that.
Sorry, I was looking at Twitter. They posted a picture on Twitter. Do you see the art?
What?
Which
This
one?
art?
Oh, yeah, what?
The art!
Oh!
This
Oh,
art?
no!
I posted it after the back.
Aw, that's so
I was
loud.
eternally screaming.
That's fucking
Oh, they
cool.
included the bear.
Hey, it's a bear! Oh, I really like the little bear.
It's
Oh,
amazing.
My
Oh,
arm
that's
looks
fucking
ripped
cute.
as
Oh
fuck.
my
I feel like an arm
You're
wrestle
like,
people to
you're
death.
you're a tough
I
bear.
am jacked. Holy shit, I look awesome.
God,
And I
it's
also
so
like that they
cute.
added the rest of us in the back.
Oh my
Peeking
god!
in. Oh, you're peeking
Let
in.
me,
Oh,
sorry, give me a
Oh,
second. Let me put this on. Let me put this up for everyone to see.
Oh yeah,
real
let me
quick,
put
so
it
it's
up
a lot
too. Here, hold-
easier.
Yeah, I just realized I'm.
God,
Yeah,
that's
one
really
is
cool.
frowning and one is happy.
I know.
Here we go.
My
How's that?
goodness.
There we go.
Aww.
That is wonderful. Thank you so much.
Oh,
Ryan.
it's so good.
It's gonna be a new background. Thank
That
you.
is insanely good art. Holy hell.
God, I love
Oh,
it so
man.
much.
Oh, I cried.
Aww. That's so cute.
Thank you so much, Dandy.
Oh man.
Okay, I promise I'll do my line. Sorry, art, just art.
Oh no, that's okay.
Understandable.
It's fantastic
Okay.
art. I love that shit.
Okay.
I love it.
Oh my god.
Oh, the Twitter is Lauren. Who's the Twitter?
Dandy Memoir.
Absolutely so job. Thank you for that.
Thank you,
I
Dandy.
think all of us have liked or retweeted it at some point. So if you go to our Twitters,
If
you
you
can
follow
find
any
it
of us,
easy.
you'll see the retweet.
Find the link. Yeah.
Very adult-like of you. I always judge people so hard.
Oh my
God damn.
Oh, no, you
Fucking-
don't, Hillary.
You always call them serial killers. Yuri.
Wait. Hold on, I gotta be back here.
Oh,
Yuri's
yes.
deadpan voice carries across the room. Natsuki giggles.
I'm Sayori. I just like learning about everyone and making friends. Oh, and I also like poetry.
I like to imagine Series pulls a Batman and finds out all the girls' weaknesses so she can take them down one by one when the time comes.
Oh no.
That's Monica,
no.
wasn't it?
Oh, well.
Ah,
Eventually,
Monica
Shiori
cheated.
got the power, and she immediately.
Immediately destroyed the world.
I know
Yeah.
all of
Yeah.
your faults, and I will use them against you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Very adult-like of you.
I'm an adult.
I'm an adult.
I like Monica's expression. What the fuck?
Monica is having a bad time right now.
These are my club
children.
members.
Wow, I really got the rejects, huh?
I enjoy, what you call it? I enjoy imagining Siri talk like Patrick way too much because she's just sitting there in her desk going, I'm angry because they can't touch my forehead. Or I think Liza's like, I can't see my forehead. Just-
Ugh.
The sound of Yuri's electric kettle steaming up fills the room.
Oh, and that's Yuri.
Sari lowers her voice.
She's kind of shy, but she's really nice and super smart. She's like big fantasy books and tea, and I love her.
And you cannot lie.
I've known her for 2 days and I love her. Well, I guess that leaves me then. I'm Natsuki. I like listening to music and hanging out downtown and stuff. I'm
she's
cool,
adorable.
unlike you guys. And my favorite ice cream flavor is strawberry.
Hey, I read books. I'm cool.
Ooh, let's get ice cream! My favorite flavor is probably...
Cookie dough.
Jesus Christ, girl.
How did they know? That's my favorite flavor.
And like I said, what's called Sayori is the best casting we've ever done for like any visual novel for Lauren.
That's scary.
Except for the hanging part. Except for the hanging part, hopefully. God, I hope.
It's okay.
Oh, God. Or maybe chocolate?
That rope in my room is just for decor, I promise.
I'm
I'm sorry, that was
Jesus
dark. Sometimes you just gotta joke. It's cookie dough.
That's all right.
How did you know? I'm terrified.
And Monica's... it's probably vanilla.
What the heck?
Monica's vanilla.
I've been following you. I mean, I take too many online quizzes. The ice cream ones are always accurate.
What's Yuri's favorite?
Natsuki shrugs.
Yeah, probably green tea.
This is scary.
I'm just joking. I have no idea for Yuri.
Still.
It's pretty chill here. Do you like hang out or actually do club stuff?
Well, we do club stuff too. Just hasn't been very structured yet. Since we only have like 3 members. So we just kind of loosely spend our time doing stuff we like. But I keep thinking it's about time we start with like some more structured club activities. It's been a while by now since I started the club, so yeah. Well, with that being said, what kind of literature are you into, Natsuki? Anything you'd like the club to get into?
Well, I guess I'm into literature. I like manga.
Manga?
Manga.
No, manga, idiot. Hey, why'd you say it like that? Oh, the timing.
You fucking dumb. I want to read manga in the club.
Wait! Hold on a second.
I want her to say it's not real literature and then have them blow the
Please,
fuck
please,
up.
it's not real art. Uh-oh, uh-oh.
That sounds so great! Like after all I've been doing all this and everything, and
Yuri returns to the desk with a tray of teacups, which she sets down on an empty desk.
after all of the deep and immersive reading I've been doing, I wouldn't mind doing something a little more simple.
Manga isn't simple. You think you just don't understand the nuance. Shut up, bitch. You don't even read.
I didn't mean simple like that.
Yeah, cry. That's better.
Jesus.
Fucking kill you soon. Well, anyway,
Good. Saves me the
putting
trouble.
manga aside, is there any other kind of literature that you're interested in?
Well, not really.
In that
Oh.
case, you can join. Have you thought about anime club?
Are you serious? I'm not gonna join the anime club. It's full of
Maids.
weird guys.
Yeah, maids.
I hope one weird guy doesn't join our club and we all immediately fall in love with him and all fight over
That
him. I
would
hope that doesn't happen.
Crazy. That sounds
That'd be
like
so weird. I'm so glad.
I don't even like boys.
That
Hey, I
is
went to the store
provably
and got
false,
some cool
Yuri.
looking rope.
I don't like I just like the knife.
I'm playing Sayori.
It
I can't not
It
make
takes
those
like
jokes.
10 seconds for a man to enter the room, and then suddenly everyone has knives and rope, and there's like 3 murders.
Boy.
There's a man.
Oh, God. Come on, is that big of a deal? Manga is literature, okay? I'm gonna throw hands.
I mean,
Oh,
I
I'm
guess
gonna
if you
throw
compare
hands.
the literal definition of literature, then technically.
Oh my
I
god.
get it. Look. I'll do whatever club activities you want. Can I please just join? I won't bother anyone. If I can just, like, keep my manga here and hang out after school, I'll do literally whatever you want me to do. That's fine, right? Oh, God.
Yeah, I guess there's nothing wrong with that.
Oh, my God, thank you. You're the best. I can feel we're gonna be great friends. I have most of it crammed in my locker, so I'm gonna go start getting it, okay?
Busby stands up.
Need some help?
Nah, I got it. I don't want you to see my locker. I don't want you following me.
What do you mean? If you say so. There's no way it's worse than mine.
I hope we never find out then.
Damn. Holy
Fucking
shit.
line.
Oh, bitch. Fucking damn.
Fucking, I'm throwing this Natsuki bitch. I'm at the end of my fucking
She's just
rope,
like-
bitch.
Sayori's like trying to start the relationship. Natsuki immediately takes a gun and just puts a bullet through the head of the relationship. Like, let's stay apart. Yeah, no, we're
I don't like
acquaintances.
this one. Make another. As he exits the club room, leaving everyone in silence, save for the sound of Yuri sipping her tea.
Ugh, I'm such a pushover.
Hey, it's not that bad. Natsuki seems like a lot of fun.
Maybe, but I mean,
Anime.
Anime.
We're gonna attract the weeps.
reads manga, you know? She's like, has no actual interest in literature.
Oh
I will
no.
fight you, Monica. I will actually fight you. How dare you?
Really?
And I'll win too, because you're like a 16-year-old Japanese high school student. I'll kick the shit out of you, Mom.
Perfect casting.
No! Momo, you think manga's like real literature, right?
It's a book, right?
Momo?
What?
Momo, answer the question. Is
I
it
said
literature?
It's a book, right? Isn't that what, like, literature is just books?
Good, excellent. All right, so it's not perfect casting. Terrible. She's not playing her role well enough. She's not.
You
She's...
dumbass.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you were the one who's getting all offended and wanting to fight me. Really? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Okay.
I'm sorry, Lauren.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
you're a little bit. Just a little bit. It's okay.
Hey, we're
Sorry,
swapped
go
roles
ahead,
for
Momo.
once.
And that's normally fine, but she said she would participate in club activities like it's some kind of obligation.
The tea is getting cold.
That's the most
Aw.
passive-aggressive shit I've ever
Yeah.
heard.
Yeah, fuck you, Yuri.
I just
Damn,
coming over
okay.
going like, her tea is going to get cold. Please.
Didn't even ask for any.
Yeah. Batch.
This is literally just an echo chamber in the making. Oh boy.
Echo chamber, echo chamber.
Echo.
Go ahead, Momo.
Yeah. Wait, that's not related.
Oh, well, I think everyone deserves a chance. Especially if they can bring her happiness. Or if we can bring her happiness. Besides,
Oh, fuck
she'll take a
that,
liking to
Taylor.
literature.
Jesus
Maybe.
Christ.
Oh no.
Are you sure you don't just want to read her manga, Sayori?
Hey! Who do you think I am?
sorry. I didn't mean that. I just feel really uneasy about this. Do you have any opinion, Yuri?
Not particularly. She said she wasn't going to bother anyone. That includes me, so...
Does that mean I bother you?
No. You're a pleasure to be around.
I was just fishing for a compliment.
God, I love Sayori.
But still, I really think we should give her a chance.
Yeah, alright. But I really am going to start enforcing club activities.
I'm willing to cooperate.
Suddenly, the three of them hear a thump against the door.
What was that? A ghost?
Siri stands up, walks over to the door, then opens it.
Thank you.
Carrying 3 boxes of what are presumably manga, Natsuki grumbles and wobbles inside before slowly bending over and dropping the stack onto the floor as gently as she can.
That's... quite a collection.
Siri giggles in excitement while catching her breath. Natsuki replies,
There's still one more box I can put them away myself. I know how to organize them.
Monica anxiously glances between Sayori and Nuyuri. Is this really okay for the club? It's what she needs to really kick the club into gear before everyone gets too complacent. Seems like things are finally going to start getting more serious.
How the fuck does she keep all that shit in her locker?
Yeah.
Big locker.
Pretty big,
Big
lockers.
lockers.
It's a big ass fucking
Yeah.
locker.
From floor to ceilings.
Ooh.
You should see the stepladder for all the other stuff. At the next club meeting, Monica is the first to arrive. But ever since Natsuki joined, she feels a lot less relaxed.
Why am I so nervous?
Monica paces, trying to figure out her feelings. Natsuki said she wasn't going to bother anyone, so why does he feel like the atmosphere has changed so much? While Monica thinks, the club door opens, revealing Natsuki carrying a box.
The fake smile immediately.
Monica forces a smile as Natsuki makes her way to the closet. Natsuki forces one to return.
Need help?
Nope, I got it.
Monica awkwardly tries to start some kind of conversation, but fails.
Yeah, she's not good at
Curious.
that.
She peeks into the closet where Natsuki is stashing all her manga. Once dull with school supplies, the shelves are now vibrant with bright colors and cute-looking artwork.
The top shelf is pretty empty. Maybe we could keep it up there.
I can't reach up there. That'd be so inconvenient.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna just put the books I don't need up there.
Yeah, Monica sighs.
Teachers are going to ask what all this manga is doing in here. And I have to tell them it's for the literature club.
Manga. So?
Monica backs off and slumps into a desk.
Yeah,
It's kind of tension, and it feels like the relaxed atmosphere accumulated over the past few weeks is being sucked right out of the room. All right.
Good afternoon!
Suri spins into the club room. A hurricane begins. Everyone begins panicking. Desks are flying everywhere.
Yuri's just
The Wicked Witch of the West.
Oh, actually, someone's in a good mood.
Yeah! Because I have this.
Suri brandishes a cookie wrapped in plastic.
I found some money and got a cookie! Ooh, it's so pretty.
As Suri
Oh
turns
my
over to the
God.
closet, the colorful shelves catch her eye.
Oh,
Which
well.
one do I start with?
Well, you can start by giving me a bite of that cookie.
away. I saved up all my luck to find that money.
All my luck.
You want entry
I
into
love that.
my kingdom? You need to pay the tax, peasant.
I love her.
She's so great.
Uh,
Defeated, Shiori unwraps her cookie and breaks off a piece for Natsuki. Then Yuri silently walks into the club room. Monica glances at her with pleading eyes. Yuri returns a quick nod of understanding.
Well, everyone's here now.
You gotta like always imitate the heavy weapons guy eating noise like. Despite the club only having one more person than before, it somehow feels twice as lively.
Okay, so I think today we should go over some potential club activities and see which one we want to do first. We have 4 members now, so it would be great if we found some stuff to do as a group. Does that sound good to everyone?
I agree.
I don't like this high-pitched like backbeat. It's really fucking
Mm.
tripping me out.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a few ideas of my own, but I want to hear your ideas too.
Well, I've been having a lot of fun learning about everyone else's interests. Maybe we can give each person a day. Oh yeah, that is me. Sorry. Maybe we can give each person a day to share their favorite kind of literature with everyone else's.
Well, maybe. Something tells me that.
Monica glances at Yuri and Natsuki, who both appear very unwilling to even consider each other's interests.
Maybe we can try to come up with something that everyone can enjoy equally. You know, like we all vote on a book to read or something like that. I think we should all collectively try to expand our interests, rather than just stick to the things we're familiar with.
Why does it feel like I'm being targeted here?
Natsuki, didn't you say you would go along with whatever the club wanted to do?
Well, yeah, but that doesn't make you okay to ignore everyone else's preferences. I liked Sayori's suggestion.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, but
Democracy, bitch. Welcome to my kingdom. Pay your tax.
There's a fucking third vote, you idiot.
Shut up, Yuri. No one cares about you.
You don't exist.
Go back in your corner.
Fuck you.
Drink
Drink
some
your
tea, idiot.
I'm gonna pour this tea down your fucking face, scalding hot, bitch. I'm sorry, blisters, cunt.
Jesus.
Jesus, Uzu.
Be angry. I came to
Even
fight.
the Australian said that. Monica's voice trails off.
whatever, I'm gonna turn into a neglectful parent anyway.
Although she let Natsuki join the club, Monica finds it incredibly difficult to relent to her demands. If Natsuki doesn't represent the club, does Monica have to yield to Natsuki's opinion on anything?
Natsuki, are you sure you don't have any other literature interests you could share with the club? I swear I don't mind if you like manga in here, but I just...
Natsuki cuts off Monica by suddenly standing up.
Well, it's obvious that I'm not wanted here, so I'm just going to leave.
You're one of those. Oh my god, you're a
But
victim.
I
in
really appreciated you
everything
being more
do.
upfront about it.
Ugh.
Go on, keep mumbling at me.
Victim, victim.
Oh, yeah, victim. Who do you think made me the victim?
You.
Fuck.
Shit.
But isn't the
Okay.
consequences of my own actions?
You're kind of jumping to conclusions here, but you're free to do whatever you want. I'm not gonna fight for you, you little tsundere bitch.
Natsuki shoots Monica quickly
Hey.
before walking straight out of the room.
That's the best person.
Uh,
Oh no.
Suri runs after her, leaving just Monica.
Yuri fucking flipped
You-
He's fucking. Oh,
Jesus, there she goes.
fucking Christ.
For the second time today, Monica slumps down into a desk.
Why am I such a jerk? No, she's a jerk. She's just making me feel this way.
Monica looks up at Yuri, seeking affirmation, but Yuri looks away.
She'd probably just run around looking for the smallest club she could find, so that she doesn't have to participate. How does she expect me to give her respect when she has no respect for the club? Am I wrong, Yuri?
I'm not good at these things.
Monica sighs.
Me neither. I just have no idea what to do. I don't want to hurt anyone, but I feel like it's not wrong to enforce the club's vision. You know, like, people should join because they want to express their passion for literature, or at least develop it. So maybe she's not a good fit for the club after all.
Monica sits in silence, afraid to accept her tentative conclusion. Yuri looks tense, but she doesn't seem to want or add anything.
You can... Sorry. You can go back to reading. I know this doesn't concern you.
Go back to your book, useful stooge.
It does.
Uh-huh. It does? How?
Well, I just can't comfortably read in an atmosphere where the peace has been disturbed.
Oh. Well, great. I'm just ruining the whole club then.
That's
Victim.
not an accurate conclusion to make.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm just kind of voicing my frustration, and I guess guilt. It's like my frustration wants to blame her, but my guilt wants to blame me. Why is it the hardest to be rational during times you need it the most?
I don't think you're being irrational. I think Natsuki is. She has no authority to walk in here and make demands of the club. Your club. Something as ridiculous as manga has no place here. The fact that you're even storing it for her should make her completely indebted to you.
Well, you're right, but... I don't know. Isn't it kind of harsh to say things like, it's ridiculous and has no place here?
Do you not feel the same way? You've been doing everything you can to avoid associating the club with it. So I assumed you felt the same way about it.
That's not true. Well,
Recalling her confrontations with Natsuki, realization starts to set in.
God damn.
You may be right. I mean, if it was anything besides manga, would I really be acting like this? Maybe I've just been convincing myself that it has nothing to do with the manga. Manga.
Manga.
Monica.
Monica.
Oh no, she's broken. Hit her.
Monica. Hey, Monica.
Hey, Monica.
I'm really upset that I would let myself do that.
With a sigh, Monica walks over to the closet.
Like
She finds herself staring at the colorful shelves.
My God. The Literature Club, famous for its book burning.
Oh,
It's just, this really wasn't what I had in mind for the club about literature. There shouldn't be anything wrong with that.
Monica starts defending her position once again. It's a complicated issue that Monica had failed to consider before now. Or is the line even drawn at what's considered literature? Lost in thought, she reaches into one of the larger box sets and pulls out a volume, inspecting it for no particular reason. The cover features 4 girls striking cute and exaggerated poses, all dressed in short skirts.
Yeah, I mean,
Amused by the absurdity of the cover, Monica opens the book.
Gay.
Ah, ah,
Oh god.
aw, ah.
Mail time.
Mail pop?
But, oh my god.
It's the smell that never fails and makes me wanna wag my
Too
tail.
soon. And that a certain character is missing from any mention or appearance. So we speculate that Monica's mandolin is less clumsy than we think, because she would have to manufacture the character herself as a way of forcing a direction between her and the user. The beauty way the character has such limited and dissident personality traits, or am I reading too much into this? I'll open an issue and start tracking info and observations of the anomaly of this character.
Oh.
Oh my god. Who's
Is that-
creating
no,
a
there's
Twitter
like-
account for Monica? It's hilarious, and for God's sakes, don't tell Paula. It would get 404'd in a microsecond. You just relaying her tweets mainly because they've got a pass through. Based on the content of the tweet, not screaming for help, I assume they're coming from the control simulation.
I'm trying to remember. So I'm trying to remember like the whole stories back when Doki Doki first came out. It's like there's like a whole back end and like secret simulation thing that they were like the AI guys were building.
Mm-hmm.
But was that male thing referring to one of the characters in the game, or was that like a hidden 5th character kind of thing?
I don't
Kinda
know.
confused.
I think the
Mhm.
pro tag is what they're meaning.
Probably.
I
Was that the
thought-
protag? Was it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
They said the character had limited like personality stuff. I don't know. I'm guessing it was pro tag. I
That
don't
does
know.
describe most visual novel protagonists. Yes.
know.
All right.
All right, let's respect the fuck out of each other in part 2.
wait, we already did respect.
No,
Did
no,
we?
we're going to do
No.
respect part 1.
Yeah, we
Now
did
we're doing
one.
respect part
Oh.
2.
Part 2 now, baby.
Woo.
This sucks. Why is Monica such a jerk?
We should kill her.
You know what? Have you got? I think Yuri's got some knives. Let's kill her. Let's take Yuri's knives and kill Monica, and then we'll blame We'll blame Yuri.
That bitch metagaming!
Oh my god.
You don't know that yet!
-1. Fell RP.
Oh,
You read the backstory!
NLR. She should be grateful that I even joined a stupid club. It's not like she can find any members.
Monica's usually really nice. She cares so much about everyone in the club being happy.
Yeah, right.
Well, she usually does.
Maybe when she's not busy being so judgmental. So what if I'm into manga? Why can't just one person accept that instead of being so condescending about it?
I accept it. I think it's cute.
Uh-oh, wrong word.
Oh,
come on.
No.
That's condescending too.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I just want to support you.
Natsuki sighs.
I know.
Toxic
Thanks.
positivity.
Damn it! This wasn't. No one else is gonna have the context for that.
I know.
It just really sucks.
Do you want me to talk to Monica?
I don't know. It's not like it's gonna change her opinion of me. Like, even if you were to convince her to back off, that wouldn't suddenly make me feel like I'm actually welcome in the club. I should just find another club.
Wait, you don't
figured
have
it
to
out.
do that.
I figured it out.
Mhm.
What?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Sayori is one of those people that like, if you talk about a problem to her, she automatically just wants to fix it for you.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of just like, if you're just talking, like ranting, she's one of those people like, you're just like, man, I had a really rough day about this, and I just kind of want to talk about it. She's like, oh my god, let me fix it! I'll make it better!
Yeah.
I'll make it better! And you're like, bro, I just want to talk.
Just let me vent.
Yeah, she's that.
Let me vent, bro.
I just want to yell at you.
Look.
just fuck up.
Sayori is a short criminal climbing down a wall. She's a little condescending.
We can figure this
Shut
out,
the
please.
fuck up.
Wait, oh my god.
Stupid.
I didn't.
Dickhead.
Oh,
Stupid.
I see.
I
was
am cringe,
confused.
but I am free.
Speaking from experience, I mean, kind of. I just like sometimes you just want to talk about shit that's going
Yeah.
on, and you
Yeah.
don't want someone to
I
fix
think-
it. Like you're not reaching out to have things
Mhm.
fixed. You just
I feel
Yep,
like
it's
a lot of
I-
you want to
exes.
fucking talk about it.
Just want to vent,
Yeah.
man.
I have a lot of
It's not really
exes who did
necessarily,
that.
like,
I'm
I
like, I
don't
just
want
want to talk
people
about my
to-
problems.
To fix things, like, I'd like if people can fix things, but it's often that people will be way too willing to fix things when they're completely unable to fix things. And
They
it's
have
like,
no
like,
context, they like.
well, it's like Sayori here is like, oh, I'll talk to Monica, and as Natsuki says, yeah, you can be like, hey, be nice to Natsuki, but she's not going to suddenly like Natsuki. She's just going to be forced to be nice to her because she's like socially forced to do that. She's not going to suddenly respect her. Actually, like, it doesn't actually fix anything.
I know I have a massive problem with it sometimes where I have to remind myself, no, they're just ranting. Because I'm so used to people coming up to me with like, I have a problem and I'm looking for a way to do with this or that. Like here's a problem. How do we fix this? Because I'm so
I
used to
started
it.
prefacing where I'm like, hey, can I just
Yeah,
like
which I
wanna
appreciate
talk about
those.
something without like, you know, you trying to figure it out. I just want to talk
Yeah.
to somebody about it. That's how like I'll
Yeah.
preface.
Because sometimes I've had people come up and give me a whole spiel, and I'm like, yeah, that sucks. I'm sorry, etc., etc. And they're like, yeah, but what do you think? I'm like, oh shit! Like now I had to hope I kept notes, you know, to try to help with the problem. And it's like, yeah, that's usually the best way I found to go for it. It's
Sometimes
like,
I just want
don't
people to
assume,
relate to
preface.
me, so
Yeah.
I don't feel insane.
Mhm.
Yeah, like
Snaps.
you want to bet
Like,
your
I
Ryan.
don't
so
want to
he's like,
feel insane.
"You're
I
not
just want
alone."
to feel related to, so that I can
Yeah.
work through it. Like work through
Damn.
my
It's
side
okay.
of
It's
it.
okay, Momo. We're both insane. It's fine.
I'm completely with you, my mom. Exact same way.
Good times.
Can we figure this out, please? I mean, I'm the vice president, or at least I think I am. And I don't want you to leave. Everyone deserves to feel welcome and be happy. So I don't want to make that happen. I want to make that happen for you. I was wondering, was the reason you decided to join the literature... What was the reason you decided to join the literature club?
Well,
Natsuki hesitates.
it's kind of dumb.
Oh, don't say that. There's no such thing as a dumb reason when everyone is welcome.
I wasn't welcome.
You were to me. So,
Just don't tell anyone, okay? Especially Monica.
I promise.
Natsuki sighs.
I'm just tired of everyone judging me all the time. I can't enjoy any of the stuff I'm into without people making snotty comments about it. Not that I care about what anyone else thinks. But you know, the signs of the literature club so that you can be yourself or whatever. So I decided at least it was worth a shot. That was a lie, apparently.
Natsuki dejectedly kicks the toe of her shoe against the wall.
Ah! Fuck! Oh, and I like writing too.
Lol.
Really? How come you didn't say that to Monica?
Because she was being so judgmental that I didn't just want to tell her something she wanted to hear. She didn't deserve that kind of satisfaction. And if she knew I was into writing, she'd just be like everyone else and try to push me away from manga in favor of the more mature thing.
The two of them remain silent for a while. Terry understands it is out of the question for Natsuki to return to the club room for today, at least. But Natsuki has a reason for wanting to join the club, just like everyone else. Part of the club vision for her to be welcome.
You deserve to express yourself as much as everyone else does. That's supposed to be what the club is for. So, I'm going to do everything I can to fix this. I
Aw.
promise.
But didn't we just have this conversation?
We just had this conversation.
It's lunchtime the next day. Cafeteria and hallways are bustling with students rushing to meet with their friends and make the most out of their limited break time.
Who could she be?
Among them is Monica, who always eats lunch in her classroom, but she has some additional business today. Fearing Natsuki would avoid coming to the club, Monica decided to try to find her during lunch so she could make amends. After searching for an extensive time, Monica finally spots her. Despite her short stature, Natsuki's bright hair helps her stand out from the crowd.
Oh gosh.
Suddenly feeling awkward, Monica is afraid to get closer. Natsuki is with some friends who Monica doesn't recognize, and they're all energetically chatting together. It'd be really tactless to just interrupt them.
What? What?
Go ahead, Lauren.
What?
It's a someone who isn't actually one of the 5. What the fuck?
Oh.
Go ahead, Lauren. You can do this one.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Did you end up joining the literature club or what?
Wow, I'm friends with these people? Fuck. Huh? Of course I joined. Why wouldn't I?
Here you go, Uzu.
I told you she would join.
Come on. You know she only joined because you wouldn't stop giving her crap about the anime club.
I told you, I never even wanted to join that stupid club.
Oh, sure.
Put your phone away, idiot.
Well, you have to give her some credit for at least making an effort to finally grow up past that trash.
True. Well, congrats on finally graduating middle school, Natsuki. We're proud of you.
Shut up. Just let me do my thing.
I'm just joking. You know we love you.
Yeah. Once the literature club makes you a famous writer, we'll be the first ones to buy your book.
What? You're gonna buy your smutty fanfiction?
Well, obviously, I want a signed copy.
I didn't sign up to go back to school, guys. Jesus
Don't like your toxic
fucking
friends?
Christ.
Ah.
That was like years ago. Don't you don't think I've grown out of it by now?
I told you, I was joking. Besides, it's a good reminder of how far you've come since then. Not to mention, you couldn't have done it without us. That gives us a pass to joke about it.
Yeah, sure.
They grow up so fast. It brings a tear to my eye.
Natsuki suddenly glances in Monica's direction, prompting Monica to quickly turn away and distance herself.
What the heck? That was horrible. I should have said something to defend her. Why do I have to be so conflict avoidant? Not that I deserve to say anything. I'm hardly better than them after the way I treated her. I'm so awful. I'm not doing anything right.
The school ends, Monica distractedly makes her way to the club room. She finds Yuri already inside, eyes on a book as usual. Monica picks a desk and slumps into it, something she seems to be doing rather often lately.
Sorry, someone in chat just said, wait, Rumi was the girl who writes smut back in school?
Ah,
I guess that was me in high school, yeah, sure.
Fucking knew it.
Oh, God. We don't have middle schools in Australia. Anyway,
That's
sorry.
weird.
No, we don't. We got 2.
Yuri, I don't think I can pick up the club president. I suck at handling anything that doesn't go, like, exactly my way.
Yuri looks up from her book.
It's like, the literature club is a place where you get to express yourselves. Unless it's in a way that I don't like. I'm so mad at myself. And I'm especially mad that I didn't have the self-reflection skills to realize what I was doing. So much for maturity. Sorry. I really shouldn't be complaining out loud like this. There's just like a ton on my mind.
No.
Hmm?
I just want her to go back to her book after saying that.
No. I
Shut up.
enjoy listening.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Yuri shrugs.
It just makes me feel nice.
Well, okay. I guess I'll continue then.
She likes ASMR streams.
Yes.
Yuri nods.
Jesus!
Continue.
Yeah. Well, Natsuki has kind of a blunt attitude, you know?
God damn!
And, like... It made me feel like she wasn't talking, or wasn't taking the club seriously. I couldn't even figure out why she wanted to join. I saw her friends talking to her in the hallway during lunch, and they were just so mean to her. Telling her to grow up and stuff like that. That the literature club would help her grow out of her manga. It just made me so mad. Like, just let her enjoy it. It makes her happy, so why are you trying to take that away from her?
Monica talking to herself.
When I thought it was when I came to the realization that I was kind of doing the same thing in a roundabout way. I should have made her feel good about being passionate about something, but I just dismissed it. No, I was actually trying to avoid acknowledging it altogether. I even did that with you, Yuri, when you first joined the club.
You did?
Yeah. I remember. Fantasy isn't really my thing, so I kind of was trying to dismiss it. But then Sayori jumped in and took over the conversation. I should have reflected on that, but I didn't, because I just let Sayori handle it instead. And now I'm repeating the same mistake. Except I really hurt someone this time. You didn't even know last time.
Monica shakes her head.
Hang on.
God.
What is Monica into at this point? If it's not fantasy, it's not manga. Is she like purely into poetry? Is this meant to be just a poetry club?
Non-fiction.
Well,
There isn't just fantasy and manga.
Oh, no, I know, but like, what
biographies.
Probably.
has she read those? I'm trying to think, has she ever read
She
anything
doesn't.
like
She
that?
hasn't said anything that makes. She hasn't said what she
that
likes
she
to read.
enjoys.
We can only interpret that
we
she's
know she likes
probably a
is poetry.
non-fiction.
She's into writing biographies.
Specifically people's character files.
Crazy how that works.
I get it.
I'm sorry, did you read this? Or
Do you? I'm so tired of being afraid of things I'm not comfortable with. It's so stupid. Like, I can just picture how much joy it would bring Natsuki if I let her share her passion a little. I'm so angry with her friends for treating her like that. I'm going to get them back for it. I'll delete them from the...
Jesus.
Get them back?
Yeah,
Here, I'm gonna need your knives.
I'll get them back by making sure that this literature club that Natsuki wants, not the one that they want.
Suddenly, Sayori bursts through the door, making Monica and Yuri jump. Rare, stern face. She marches over to Monica's desk and sits down next to her.
I'm having an intervention. I can do that because I'm vice president.
Is this about Natsuki?
Yes.
Yeah, I know. I messed up. I'm super sorry. I was just talking to Yuri about it.
I'm Yuri.
Really?
I was so dismissive of her passion that she felt threatened and probably just unwelcome. Literally the opposite of what the literature club is supposed to be. I really need to make it up to her.
Oh. Yay, I did it!
Oh my god.
Fuck,
Thanks
I
for
love
the
Sayori.
intervention,
Holy
Sayori. I'm glad we're on the same page.
Friendship wins again! So, how do you want it to make it up to her?
I have a plan. Sayori, do you know if Natsuki is coming to the club meeting today?
She's... I don't think she is.
I see.
Monica was afraid of that. Not because of her plan, but because she's facing the consequences of the damage that she's inadvertently caused. But the only way to do the right thing is to face it head on. So easy to just duck away from conflict and wait for it to blow over. That's not enough. To truly respect someone's feelings after you've hurt them is to face them and admit your wrongdoing. Not the wrongdoing of mismanaging the club, but the wrongdoing of disrespecting Natsuki's feelings.
Okay. Do you think you can get her to come to the meeting tomorrow?
I can do that.
Okay. Awesome.
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 Yuri, you don't have to worry about anything, but thank you for being my friend. You're a good listener.
Uh-huh.
She's so happy.
Mm.
Fidgeting with her hair, Yuri turns away to hide a smile.
Well, I guess for today, that's going to be pretty quiet club meeting. I'm going to step out for a bit. Is that okay?
Yeah, I'm just gonna read with Yuri. Hey, is this one of Natsuki's books? How come it's out here?
Sari picks up a manga that was resting on an adjacent desk.
Oh, that's, Natsuki probably left it out by accident.
But I thought she hasn't been coming to the club.
Actually, Monica's been.
Okay, Yuri. I'm sure it was just someone else who was using the classroom then, okay?
Why the fuck are you lying?
Monica smiles at them both.
She literally just said she wants to fix it, immediately starts lying.
Then, with a
Weird, but
wave, she
okay.
exits the club room.
Just leaves. Oh.
I really shouldn't have left that out. If Sayori catches on, she'll definitely tell Natsuki, and that would get really awkward. Now, I wonder if there's a keyboard I could borrow from the music room.
Her plan begins.
Dun dun.
The time for the next club meeting has already arrived. Monica and Yuri are the first to arrive.
I'm so worried. Do you think Sayori is going to be able to bring Natsuki?
Yeah.
Just, yes.
Damn hair demons.
Yes.
How do you know?
Well, she is Sayori.
You know, you're right.
Time slowly passes. Monica sits, then stands up to pace around. Sits again. Yuri's eyes don't move from her book. The door finally opens. Shiori marches inside. Behind her, Natsuki shuffles inside, never still looking around the room.
We're here! I was gonna say that before the light even showed up. We're here!
Perfect casting.
Casting.
Welcome back.
Monica, the club president, stands up and greets them with a smile. Aria picks the desk and takes a seat. Natsuki sits closely next to her. Looking back and forth between the club members, Monica is struck with a nostalgic feeling. She would stand in front of the club room just like this, struggling to picture just who may eventually be sitting before her. But imagination was never enough to predict just how unique and diverse each member would be. Each with her own struggles, her own reasons for seeking the vision that Monica had, admittedly, so vaguely advertised. Seeking trust, understanding, respect. What new lessons will the future hold for the Literature Club? Realizing she's getting ahead of herself, Monica takes a deep breath and returns to the present.
Okay, everyone. The Literature Club is starting. Oh, we have an activity planned for today.
Monica turns around to face the chalkboard. On it, she writes manga in big letters.
Today, we're going to learn from an expert about a unique form of literature, manga.
Oh, come on. Isn't this kind of forced? I know you don't actually want to do this, so just...
Monica shakes her head.
Natsuki, can you stop being a cunt for 5 seconds and let me try to fucking fix this?
Lol.
This is the hardest part. After making it this far, it would be so easy to just smile and move on. It's not enough. Not this time.
I'm sorry. It was wrong of me not to take you seriously when you were kind enough to show interest in my club. I thought about it, and I realized how biased I was against manga.
Oh, she's broken again.
It caused me to disrespect
Lisa.
you, and I'm sorry. But I think you deserve to be able to share your passions with us. So, can I make it up to you?
Well, thanks, but
All right, good.
I know you're only doing this because she already told you to.
Wait, that's not true! Monica planned this all by herself. I didn't have a chance to talk to her. I know I said I fixed it all, but it wasn't me.
I was witness to that as well.
This is the Literature Club. The Literature Club is a place where everyone gets to be themselves. We all have our own interests and our differences. It's my vision to let us freely express that. And it's my goal to respect everyone for them. So I just want to learn about the things that make you happy. I think that you deserve to share that joy as much as everyone else does. Is that okay?
Natsuki looks away and hesitates.
But... it's really dumb. Stuff I'm
Okay.
into.
Monica smiles. She kneels in front of Natsuki's desk, looking her straight in the eye.
If you like it, then it's not dumb.
Why are you singing to me?
Oh, except for me!
I figure that's like how she would say it because she's all leaned over like that. Like,
Yeah.
Hmm.
I thought that
That's
was
so
cute.
condescending, though.
I liked it and it was adorable.
That's because you're dumb.
Oh, shut up!
Leori, you're not dumb either.
Ah, but that's what he said I am.
What the heck? You guys are so weird. Fine. I'll show you some of my manga. Only because you admitted that it's literature after all.
Natsuki stands up.
Oh yeah, I didn't say this before, but I'm actually into writing too. I'm kind of a pro. But I didn't want you to think, oh god, fuck. Yeah, I'll explain in a sec. I didn't want you to just like me for that.
Once Tumblr finally banned all the porn, my smut really could have shown.
That's literally the first thought I had was, oh, I'm a Shenna writer for furries.
Oh my.
Sorry.
Kind of a writer.
I kind of get paid $300 per paragraph.
I think I've read that
Gross.
post too.
Shows smut.
Yep.
Shows
Oh my
smut
God.
comic, and it's just
Yeah.
like every 3 words. Yeah. It's like that's what she writes.
Yep. Sad thing is that's the most profitable literature you can write today. Anyway.
I'm a
didn't
script
want you to
writer
just-
for this smut
Jesus.
comic. Yeah.
Ah. But I didn't want you to like me just for that.
Oh, really? I really did have you all wrong, Natsuki.
Yeah, whatever. Today's not about that anyway, right? It's about manga, so I hope you're ready.
Woo!
Manga?
Yay!
That was so cute.
Week has passed
Yay!
since Natsuki returned to the literature club. Since then, the club activities have been in full swing. Each club member has received a day in the spotlight to share all their favorite kinds of literature with each other. As another meeting draws to a close, Monica approaches Natsuki on the way out.
Natsuki, are you in a hurry home or anything?
Me? Not particularly. Why?
Oh, there was something that I wanted to show you. If you had a few minutes.
Sure. What is it?
It's not in here. Can you follow me to the music room?
Oh, I'm gonna get disappeared. The music room?
Oh no.
Why?
I need to download your code. Well, you'll see.
No. Oh, and you. Oh, hey.
Whoa.
A new location?
Holy
Hey.
No, I was thinking. When the club was just me and Sayori, we would talk about how we envisioned the club to turn out.
I want to know what this... I don't remember how to read music anymore, but I want to know what this reads out to. I think
I'm
right.
almost certain it's gonna be the
Main thing.
the ending song. Yeah.
Or, wait, no, it's not quite.
Yeah.
I'm s-
It's like... Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't read. Yeah.
It might actually just be bullshit then. It might actually be not anything. Because I thought, like, for sure it would be the ending song, just like written there.
It's not.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I can't read music. I'm afraid I'm illiterate.
Yeah.
So,
I can read music,
damn
and
sure.
I don't think that that's the Doki clue.
It
Damn it.
isn't. I wonder if it like says something. It's probably we're probably reading way too much into it. It's probably just literally random notes. Okay, stop.
Yeah. That'd just be kind of neat. But go ahead. Well, you already read this, right? I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We cared a lot about being a place where people could express themselves. And she said something strange to me. She said that I was trying to make the club that I needed myself more than anyone. But I think it wasn't until you joined that I fully understood that. Because you really taught me a lot about myself. Like, things that I was probably always too stubborn to admit.
Oh, come on. You can't mean that. I didn't even do anything. I mean, I brought a bunch of manga and then I got fussy when I didn't have my way. It was really stupid of me to make such a big deal out of it.
No, I honestly needed it. If you don't express that you were hurt, I would never have realized that I did something wrong. Besides, your feelings are valid. They deserve to be heard and respected.
It's just
Oh, that's you.
really hard. But, okay, all right. Stealing my life and my code. It's just, really hard to feel that way sometimes. You know, like, I really shouldn't care about what other people think in the first place. But when you're criticized by everyone around you for being a certain way, it can get really hard to just brush it off. It makes me start to feel like I'm the problem. Like I'm not doing enough to please everyone else. Am I being too entitled if I just want people to like me without me having to hide a bunch of stuff about myself? I don't think I am. I just wish that sometimes people would try to appreciate me for who I actually am.
As Monica listens, she becomes vividly how Nasuki's friends were treating her, and how naturally they did so. How long has she been fighting against that, refusing to change for others?
I could only wish I was as strong as you are, Natsuki. You're so honest with yourself. I'm like always trying to come off as perfect for other people. Anytime there's a hint of contention, I just crumble. But it's thanks to you that I really started thinking about this stuff. You really inspired me to start working on it.
But well, like I said, I didn't even do anything.
You were just being yourself. That's all you need to do.
What? Bitchy.
Also, there's something else.
I'm sorry. I said it in my head. I'm an idiot.
Monica takes a breath.
Thing is, I might have read a little bit of your manga.
You? Did you crease the edges? What the heck? Why didn't you tell me?
I'm sorry. I think I just felt like kind of embarrassed to admit it after I gave you such a hard time about it.
I can't believe you, of all people, were reading manga behind my back. That's so funny.
Yeah, well, I just flipped through one of them out of curiosity, but ended up reading a whole bunch of it.
That's me every time I read manga.
But I
Fucking
mean,
weeb.
one of the characters was in a literature club. What are the chances, right?
Incredibly high. You were reading Parfait Girls? Wow, you have good taste.
Just one volume.
Aww.
This is so cute.
And
Oh my
I kind of just picked it out randomly.
Well, you have good intuition then. You have to tell me all your favorite parts.
Oh.
Well, I think it was some kind of weird fate. Because the character isn't just in a literature club, she also plays piano. It's just weird, because I've always wanted to learn piano.
What?
She was like the perfect person that I always wish I was. And if I just did what I wanted, instead of always second guessing myself.
Oh,
CG?
I thought she was gonna like play a song for. Oh, maybe. Oh, here we
Monica
go.
walks over to the piano and sits down.
Oh, isn't that cute?
Cute. Oh.
I always felt like I should only share the absolute best parts of myself. The parts that will impress people or make them like me more. Oh shit, okay. Okay, that hit a little hard. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Not like I do that.
Perfect casting. We
But
talked about this
after
earlier.
you joined the club, I really realized how self-destructive that mentality is. We share things because we want to express ourselves. Sharing experiences allows us to share our emotions. And I just felt like I wanted to show you this, because if it wasn't for you, I never would have started playing.
Hey, I think the credit for that one goes to Parfait Girls, not me.
No. Well, maybe. It's true that Parfait Girls put the thought into my head. But it was still you who inspired me to keep practicing every day.
Every day?
Because, you know, you just make me feel like if I want to do something, I should just do it. I mean, I still haven't been practicing for very long. And I'm really not any good at it yet, like, at all. But I wrote a song for the club.
Oh.
And I worked really, really hard on it. It doesn't have any words or anything, but, well, yeah.
Aww. Oh, I like this.
This is so cute.
Aww.
Oh my
Sayori's just so happy.
god. Oh!
Aww.
This is so cute. Wait, what the fuck?
Hmm.
Oh.
Oh, there's the familiar tune. Pay your taxes. Aww. No. And then a protagonist has to ruin it all.
That's all.
That was so good.
What?
Yeah, are you kidding me? You're like already a pro.
No. Nah, not even close.
Does the song have a name? You said it was about the club, so...
Yeah. It's called My Song, Your Note. Because everyone brings something so unique to the club. It's completely different from how I first imagined it, I think. But I was, like, such a selfish perfectionist. It shouldn't be about me. It should be about everyone. And it's all of you who helped shape the club to what it is. I would never change that.
Well... I think that's really thoughtful. And kind of flattering. I kind of feel like I don't deserve this much validation. I wasn't exactly very patient either when I first joined the club. Makes me feel like I should probably apologize too. I think I was just really fed up with a lot of things and I got frustrated after not getting my way in the club. So, yeah. I really didn't mean to take it out on you. I was being really immature. If you get my stubborn butt to apologize, I guess you're doing something right.
What?
Well, I'm gonna fight you, narrator.
I'm past it too. I think we're already even. It's really sweet that you were thinking about it. It takes a lot of maturity to reflect on that kind of thing.
Well, I wonder who I got it from. Oh, never mind. Well, anyway, we're even as long as you let me keep my manga in the club room. You did admit it's a form of literature. You totally can't take that back now.
You got me. The closet's all yours.
Good, I'm never leaving. I'll tell you what, I'll bring in a little something for club tomorrow. I want to do something nice in return.
What kind of little something?
Oh, you'll see.
Okay.
But I don't think you'll be disappointed.
Okay, manga was fine, but miniatures are too much!
Fuck! Why do you have to hit all my interests, Momo?
Figurines are too much, Natsuki!
Just move 6 inches and roll the dice.
Yeah, we're all gonna play 2,000 point army. It'll take us like 3 hours. Honest.
Cupcakes.
I know you're meaning other things, but it's like, oh no, I'm being called out. This club meeting ends up being a particularly tasty one.
Cupcakes.
Cannibals.
What the fuck?
I
Ribby!
And there it is.
have to run to the loop. What do we want to do now? Do we want to do another side story for today and then leave it there,
Yeah.
or we? So we don't.
We'll be conscious of everyone's time here.
Yeah. What's people feeling? Because we can get part 1 of another side story done.
Yeah, how many
See?
do we have left? Oh yeah, we have
Yeah,
3 left.
three
Okay.
more.
I reckon if we did 1 today, we could then do the next 5 next time, and that'll be it.
Yeah.
Probably. I think so. If that's the case, I'll
Leave everyone on a cliffhanger so they're
again.
vying for more.
Indeed. Oh my god, it's me!
What?
Sorry, it's what Momo just posted in the chat. I'll be back in just a moment, and we're going to carry on. If you guys, yes, hell yeah, Back in a
That's
sec.
so cute! Oh my god!
Wow.
Oh my god, it's so adorable.
The art. Wow. Oh, cute. They're gonna finish it.
Looking pretty snazzy.
Here's the art.
Girl.
Can't wait to see the finished production, yay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So cute.
Get back to the drawing mind.
It's so cute.
When there's a
Oh
web,
my god.
there's a wing.
So wholesome. I love it so much. Oh my
So
god.
Uzu, this reminds me, you have informed me that the motherfuckers ate the rabbits in AA.
What?
Yeah, they did.
People
Yeah.
ate the what?
For context, apparently there's a situation where they were
Because
playing
they're
little
fucking
rabbits.
rabbits!
Yeah, and so I was like, yeah, they were just like, oh, we're trying to kill the rabbits, and after some talking with them, it's like the rabbits are scared because something's out there and it's gonna eat them and kill them. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna use this as a lesson for the kids, I guess, because I play this like Gandalf-y wizard in this thing, and so I go over to one of them, which is Ryder. And because to teach him, I'm gonna teach you a lesson. Like, you need to realize the hero isn't just about fighting stuff. You got to protect people. So I'm gonna use this as a lesson. Protect these rabbits for as long as you can. Like, just protect them, take care of them, make sure they're okay, do patrols around them, etc. And I left him alone. I haven't been able to join it because I've been way too busy. But then Uzu messages me saying, like, the fucking werewolves ate all the rabbits. I'm like, what the fuck?
Apparently, one of them two of them left out of the pen because they were scared of something, and Ryder was chasing one of them, and it went like, I guess, around the campus, and one of the werewolves got him, and then the other one was like eaten by the dorm. So,
Okay. And
So
the
It
plan
was a wild rabbit. What do you expect?
for it to fucking listen.
Yeah, well, it's a fucking dumbass rabbit. I guess you're gonna have to train your rabbits better.
Yeah.
I'm
which is
offended
understandable.
and
That
hurt
rabbit.
that you said that. I'm.
Get over it! It's
I
fair
won't.
food!
I won't. I won't. I simply will not.
Okay.
You're not.
Food!
Nope. Not food. The ones in the
Yeah.
pen are not food.
So it's
The ones in the
interesting
pen are not-
because after Uzo told me, I was like, well, I should probably polymorph those students into rabbits and have them just see how it works out.
Here we go. Oh, it's the Momos.
Hmm?
God, I was honestly wondering how he's gonna handle this one. So I was like, all right, let's see how's it gonna play out.
Anime.
And I was expecting a 50-50 between it was going to be my head on Natsuki's body with the... Well, actually, hang on a second. Well, it's Natsuki, so I was going to say with boobs, but it's Natsuki. So I'm not sure it really matters, actually.
Remy, are you saying you want boobs?
God.
You want hanger
No,
fingers?
I was just wondering how it was
fingers?
done. But
Booba.
I mean, listen, I wouldn't say no to a pair. Imagine just just having an all times
I'm
access
good.
pair of boobs.
Oh, are we doing this?
This is why I'm so jealous of ladies.
I
It's just,
I didn't hear
boobs.
anybody else.
Just there.
Yeah, I didn't hear anyone else object. We can just go back and continue this next time. Damn, I thought
Oh,
I assumed.
sorry.
If you
I
wanna
think I
do that-
blinked when you were asking. I
Yeah, I didn't hear anybody else say
sorry.
anything. So I guess
I
we'll
was
keep going.
What?
Because if not, I'm okay with
Okay.
whatever.
So I'm confused. I drank way too much water. I've been
Okay,
paying too much. What's
I
going
will
on?
explain. You proposed to
Yeah.
everybody saying, should we continue reading one more and then read the rest
Okay.
of it after? I didn't hear anyone say anything. And so I was like,
Oh, okay, is
so
everyone
I
okay
said,
with
well,
this?
we'll
I
I didn't
continue.
say anything because I didn't care.
I blanked out because
Okay.
Uzu is tired.
I didn't
Uzu
care.
went to school today.
Okay, and I want to be
Is it
conscious of
Momo? How
people's
you guys
time
feeling?
because Momo, you had some stuff you wanted to do after this.
Oh, that was a joke.
Oh, okay.
What? I fucking hate you, Momo.
So are we good to keep
Bastard.
going, or yes or no?
I mean, isn't 9 p.m. our normal stop?
It's 8:34.
In half an hour, yeah.
Exactly, that's what I was saying.
Yeah. So we
Yeah,
can still
we
fit
can
in
keep going.
thing.
Yeah,
Okay, we'll do this one, then we'll.
We'll do this and then stop.
that's okay.
Not so good.
While Natsuki is messing with the orientation of her manga and the closet shelves, Saori approaches from behind and pulls her into an embrace.
What?
Hi.
Hi.
Leisure Club has been in full swing since Natsuki joined. Including her, the club is now comprised of 4 members: Saori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica. Each club member has received a day in the spotlight to share all of their favorite kinds of literature with each other. Natsuki was first and shared her passion for manga. Then, Saori shared her love for poetry, as well as how she goes about writing it herself. Monica, who has multiple literary interests, decided to focus her day on short stories. And finally, Yuri managed to demonstrate her obsession with fantasy, with a little help and encouragement from Saori. Here's how you make a Pathfinder First Edition wizard who can solo dragons.
Now, listen, all right? I gotta take your dice, all right? And we're gonna play a game, okay? It's a fancy game.
fucking losers. You roll that shit. After the week was spent on their presentations, Monica decided to give the club members this next week to freely explore each other's literacy interests. Saori, having spent most of her time at the club so far with Yuri's fantasy books, is rather excited to bring her journey into Natsuki's manga collection.
I want to read with you today. Tell me which one I should pick.
Oh, well, that kind of depends on the stuff you like. I mean, there's romance, drama, comedy, mystery, romance, drama, comedy, mystery, all in the same book.
I like all of those things.
Saori reaches out and pulls a random book from the shelf and inspects the cover.
Shouldn't this girl be wearing more clothes?
You wouldn't like that one.
And a panic Natsuki snatches the book from Saori's hand and replaces it on the shelf in a less conspicuous
It's
location.
And it's art. Okay, well, if you really have no preference, then let's start with something that's easy to get into. A lot of these don't start to get really good until like a few volumes in, and I wouldn't ask them to make that kind of commitment unless they're already really into manga.
I could handle it. I did with Yuri's book, at least.
Oh, damn. Well, I'm more considerate than that. Although I'm kind of impressed by your attention span if you put that much effort into her books.
No, I have the pension span of a donut. But I love my friends, and I can do anything if it's for them.
Well, okay then.
God, she's so...
So let's pick...
It's scary. I'm sorry.
Let's pick you something that even donuts can read.
I didn't say I was a donut. I just said I had the attention span of one. Aw, were you really just trying to call me sweet? You're so cute.
How did you come to that conclusion?
A
Don't call me that.
donut?
Cute.
Fuck. How come?
I just don't like it. I don't need a reason.
Natsuki yanks a book from the shelf and closes the closet doors.
If someone asks you to stop, you just need to stop. People need to realize that.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you.
No, sorry. Wasn't you.
Natsuki shakes her head while pulling a second chair over to her desk.
I was talking about something else. I didn't mean to get angry all of a sudden.
Natsuki averts her gaze and mumbles.
Fucking. You're like, well, a nice person, so, I wasn't talking about you.
No, I still learned a valuable lesson.
Yuri speaks softly as well, feeling shy after receiving the unexpected compliment.
Well, anyway, here's the book, so just start whenever you feel like it.
What's it about?
Well, it's like a comedy. Oh, and there's romance too, obviously.
Sarah looks at the title. It's called Love is Another Word for Luck.
It's about a girl who keeps accidentally running into the same guys, and then you find out, like... Well, you should just read it. But you have to tell me what you think. I can already guess who you're going to ship yourself with. It would be so funny if I'm right. Oh god, that's
ship? I don't get it.
Is it a sailing book?
Am I a ship? I don't...
There's a mobile game for that.
There is actually, yeah, and there's a lot of shipping that goes on in that one.
Mm-hmm. A lot of sailing.
What a sweep in the poop deck. Never mind, let's not worry about that yet.
Remy!
Just make sure you tell me what you think.
Okay. I'll start then. Hey, maybe tomorrow we can do poetry too.
Oh, yeah, I guess. But don't you want to finish this first?
Yeah, but we could do both. I mean, unless you don't like poetry, then I won't make you do it or anything.
No, it's just... Well, never mind. We can worry about that tomorrow.
After the club meet begins and Natsuki and Yuri leave, Monica strikes up a conversation with Sayori.
I see you got Natsuki to share some of her manga with you.
I really want to become better friends with her. She's so enthusiastic and expressive. I could just listen to her talk. She's so... I'm not sure if she meant I can't say that to her, or if I can't say it at all.
Say what?
Nothing! I'm a woman of respect. But Natsuki is a woman of cute.
Shut up!
I said it!
What's so bad about that?
I don't know. But you know, there's one thing I'm kind of worried about. Sometimes I'm afraid that Natsuki actually doesn't like me very much.
Aw, that's ridiculous. How come you feel that way?
Well, I mean, just little signs, like how she says hi to me over the shoulder, only after I say hi to her first, and it feels like she really gets excited to talk to me when it's about manga and other stuff she likes. She just seems dismissive a lot. She was like that when I brought up poetry.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that she doesn't like you. She's probably just shy, you know?
Maybe. Yeah, my stupid head is just making me worry for no reason. It likes to do that.
It's okay. Try not to worry so much. Everything will be great. Or not. But you can always talk to me about any concerns that you have. I'm here to help. Or not.
You're the best.
It'll be great. For me.
Do you need any help with anything?
Thanks, Monica.
Sayori gives Monica a quick hug.
Monica.
Well, I'm gonna keep trying because I love her and I want to get closer to her.
Keep
Once
squeezing
again,
harder.
Sarah falls in love after like 2 days.
Yes, that is I.
You got this.
Ah, ah.
Let go of me.
I'm also part of the wrestling club.
Do not
Jesus.
Imagine Sayori's buff as fuck under her jacket. Like,
Well,
fucking
next-
the cardigan comes off. It's just lean beef patty.
As the next club meeting starts, Sierra is the last one in as usual. Trotting into the room, she sees Natsuki sitting alone by the closet, reading what must be manga. Without hesitation, Sierra pulls up a chair and plops herself plops herself down right next to Natsuki.
Hello there.
Hi.
What you reading? Can I read it with you?
Natsuki pulls the book away from Sierra.
You can't just start in the middle. There's spoilers. Besides, what about the one I gave you yesterday?
Sorry, I was just curious.
She's like a puppy dog train wreck.
She is.
It's so familiar!
Well, anyway, I've been waiting forever for this volume to come out, and it just came out yesterday, so...
Ooh. Ooh, that's exciting. Well, I'll let you read it then. Can I sit next to you, though?
Sure.
Sierra plops herself down next to Natsuki, then pulls out a blank sheet of paper. Natsuki reads in silence, save for the periodic flutter of a page being released from beneath her thumb. From Sierra's side, only the light tapping noises of her pen meeting the paper can be heard. Time passes. Sierra's paper is filled with scribbles and the margins are lined with stick figures. Natsuki lets out a deep sigh and closes her book.
Did you finish?
No, but it's a good stopping point. My head is swimming. I need a break.
Natsuki stretches her arms.
Aren't you bored?
No, I was writing.
No, I saw all the stick figures and thought you were just bored.
I just draw those when I'm thinking or waiting for inspiration. I made friends with them all.
The only ones I have.
Aww. Aww.
This one is sad because she thinks the night sky is pretty, but she can't look up at the stars in public without everyone thinking she's a weirdo. And this one has problems with his back, but the doctors can't figure out what's wrong with him.
What the heck? You're the weirdo.
Want to read the poem I'm working on?
Sure, I guess.
Sierra slides the paper over to Natsuki. Natsuki reads through the poem. She furrows her eyebrows. Slides the paper back over to Sierra.
Don't you ever feel weird just sharing all your thoughts and feelings like that? I mean, your poems are like really emotional.
Is that bad?
Yes, well, no. It was just an observation.
Asshole. I think people can get close to each other if they find ways of expressing their feelings.
Well,
Natsuki begins to protest, but can't find a good way of putting her thoughts into words.
doesn't that depend more on the kinds of friends you have? I don't know. To each their own, but I've never met anyone I'd feel comfortable sharing my poems with. Not that it's just... not that it's you. It's just how I am, so...
You write poems? You never told me that! I just thought you wrote other stuff.
Mainly smut. Yeah, that too, but...
You should... I mean, would you ever want to share?
Like I said, I don't do that.
But...
Can we talk about something else?
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
It's not your fault, it just makes me uncomfortable. I can't help it.
Still, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Well, let's move on to something that makes us both happy. I should continue the book you gave me since I didn't get very far yet.
Sure.
For the next few days, Sora begins each club meeting by approaching Natsuki with unwavering enthusiasm.
It's Natsuki!
Run! She's gaining!
Lock the door!
Natsuki! Hi, Natsuki!
At the end of one club meeting, Monica, who's become rather invested in Sayori's friendship mission, starts an innocuous conversation with Natsuki while she packs up. Mo.
It's cool that you've been finding time to spend with Sayori. She's been pretty excited for a chance to read manga with you.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've been enjoying the chance to share it too, right?
Yeah, mostly.
Hmm?
As he glances over her shoulder, but doesn't reply further.
What's on your mind?
Nothing. I don't talk about people behind their backs.
You're really quiet all of a sudden.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I don't talk about people behind their backs.
Oh?
Natsuki falls silent, but she just fidgets instead of getting back to what she was doing, as though she wants to say more.
It's okay to share your feelings. That's different from talking about someone behind their back.
I guess. I just hate when people talk about me behind my back. So I'm better than to do it to others.
Monica shares a bright smile.
You're really considerate.
Thanks, I guess, but it doesn't really feel like it.
You can trust me.
Natsuki stands in silence for a moment, still fidgeting.
I just feel smothered sometimes. I'm not used to someone being like all over me right after we meet. I mean, it's fun to hang out with her, but I just have no control over the pace. I can't just meet someone and instantly become best friends with them and like share everything about myself. It's not how it works. I just want to chill out sometimes.
Oh. I didn't realize that was happening.
It's fine. Why would you have?
I know. I just feel bad about it. I know Sayori, so I should have realized.
Monica navigates through her tinge of guilt, which has surfaced mainly due to her being the one who purposely encouraged Sayori's behavior. By not knowing
Really
the
set this
situation.
up.
Yeah. Monica can't help but feel a little responsible.
Do you want me to talk to her about it?
No, I wouldn't like that.
Well, I could, I don't know. I could like divert her into another club activity for you or something.
No way. That would be so underhanded and mean.
Sorry. I didn't think that one through.
Besides, just because I complained about it doesn't mean I'm asking for someone to solve my problems for me.
Woo! All right, theme.
Snaps.
I'm sorry. Guess I just instinctively want to try to solve problems, even if I haven't been invited to.
It's fine. I would talk to Sayori about it, but it would make things really weird between us. I feel like it would just make her constantly be afraid she's bothering me. I don't know how to keep things, natural.
Well... I think if you do a good job expressing all your feelings, she would totally understand. Sayori really wants the best, to be the best she can be for other people. I think she would actually be happy that you improve your friendship with her.
Maybe. It just feels so dumb. Talking to someone about how to be friends with them? It's just weird and not cool.
Monica shrugs.
It's the literature club.
Yes,
She
weird
mumbles
and
through
not
a
cool.
stifled laugh.
It's not cool.
I hate that.
Fucking nerd shit.
Hey!
Sorry. That just tickled me for some reason. Look, I know that you're kind of in a tough spot and that it's hard for you to really express yourself. But you've really demonstrated to me that you're a great self-reflection. Great at self-reflection and critical thinking, even if it doesn't feel like it to you. I think that's the most important part of being able to navigate through these things. So I believe that you'll find the right thing to do.
Well,
As he instinctively starts to reject the compliment, but she can't find any excuse to do so.
thanks.
Natsuki gathers her things, then she finishes her thought in a mumble.
I'm still glad I joined the club, even if it's weird sometimes.
Monica smiles, but Natsuki turns her back and walks away before waiting for a reply. It was the unusual way for Natsuki to express her appreciation, but Monica knew what she meant. It made Monica feel like everything was going to be okay.
Aww.
And there we go.
Yay!
We are
Perfect
6 minutes
timing,
up.
too.
That was a perfect time.
Great,
Great.
yeah.
Aw.
That was so much fun.
God damn.
Same.
What
I
a
know,
day.
right?
I'm so cute. I'm best girl.
Shut the fuck up.
What's it like being a murderer, Momo?
No. I mean, keep doing what you're doing and we'll find out.
I love the kind of girl that'll actually just kill me.
Thank you for choosing Monica Industries, where we just kill you.
I love it when my dates have murderous intentions.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, there's Nino.
That's one of my favorite dumb fucking memes that Bulver
Hey,
comes through.
focused
It's
on
like,
our goals.
some guy's just got
Any
this shit kicked out of him, like just looks ruined, and it's just like me after a good date.
We got an email
Oh.
from data analysis.
It's an email.
As a reminder to help guide our data collection, any analysis performed should be focused on answering some of these main questions. How does granting unlimited access to the VM affect a person's emotional state? How does granting unlimited access to the VM affect a person's values and goals? How does someone effectively navigate and experiment with their ability to change the contents of VM? How is unlimited access being weaponized? What actions and values must contribute to the destruction of the universe? Most importantly, how might your observations apply to our own universe? Bonus, how can we present this to upper management as an operation that benefits the company? Unrelated note, whoever changed the color scheme of the desktop to pink, can you please change it back? It's unprofessional and it runs the risk of drawing eyes.
I like that.
Was it actually something else before?
I don't know. I think it's
Let's
always
find
been
out.
pink.
Let's find out.
I don't think it has.
Hold on. Am I going
It's
mental?
always been pink.
It's
Okay,
always
yeah,
been
it's
pink.
always
You're
been
just imagining things.
Yeah,
You're
just
just
It's
imagining
always
things.
been pink.
Yeah, it's been the same. It's been the same.
It's always, guys, it's always been pink.
Wouldn't that be cool, though?
The gas isn't flickering.
All right. Do that. Hope everyone had a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good fun.
All right, so with that, Momo, I think you're going to keep continuing, right? Or
Are you continuing, Momo?
Yeah,
What is it?
okay.
You gonna go play New World?
You.
probably.
Yeah.
I am
all right.
sleepy.
Yeah, I couldn't do New World, but I hope people playing it do have a good time though.
Yeah.
It looks cool. I was watching
It
someone
looks
play it last
fun. I
night.
definitely want to like try it. Just haven't sat down and done it yet.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it.
Uh,
All right, so
Well-
with
I was
that,
surprised that you couldn't do it, Zoran.
no, I was I played it, and as I was going through it, I was like, I just didn't like any of it. But at the same time, it's like it's more likely just a me thing, and I see other
Play
people
the
enjoying
new,
it.
The new stuff?
New World.
or...
The New World.
Mm.
Like I haven't played. I didn't play the beta or anything. I just kind of started out with it, and it's like the movement. I didn't like it, the weapons all that much. There's a whole bunch of aspects to it where I was just like, I guess I'm just out of them at this point. But I'm not quite sure what's wrong with me with it. But I just felt like I
Jeez,
didn't want
what's
to play
wrong
this.
with you?
Say what?
God, what?
What is your problem, Zoran?
Momo's being mean
Yeah.
because she loves New
What
World that
the
much.
fuck?
No, I was gonna say like let's fucking
it's
play
great
some
if you love
Flickit or
it,
something, but no, Momo's got her addiction, and I don't
Play
want to tear her
what?
away from it.
Split I'm gonna send people over to
gonna
Momo.
go-
There we go. So thank you everyone on my side. I'm gonna see you guys over to Momo.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Unfortunately, my siege is not finished downloading, so
What do you
no
mean?
siege.